The sky is the limit. Kaya natin to. We own the future. This is a moment. This moment. The sky is the limit. Sama-sama. Dahil together. We own the future.
We welcome you back inside of Pinoy Electoral Center here in San Juan City, continuing the action in the NCAA Season 100 Basketball. Siglo Uno inspiring legacies before we head to our second game today, the one that will complete our Friday doubleheader. Balikan muna natin yung nangyari kanina. It was a heart-stopping affair between the LPU Pirates and the Arellano Chiefs. It ended in overtime with the LPU Pirates coming out on top 90-86. So many clutch baskets in that game. Very exciting encounter. And speaking of exciting, ito naman ang ating ikalawang laban ngayong araw na to. On a Friday, September 20, it is the Battle of Intramuros. The Letran Knights facing the Mapúa Cardinals. Mga kapuso, maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood live right now via Heart of Asia. Also everywhere online, nandyan tayo via NCAA Philippines on YouTube and Facebook. We're also there on GMA Sports PH via X and Facebook. Hello po sa inyo lahat mga kapuso and welcome back inside of Philoil Eco Oil Center. My name is Martin Javier. Very happy to be at your service for our second game today. This shall be a marquee matchup on a Friday. Kasama ko ngayon si Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, helping me break this game down. Coach, welcome to the coverage.
Well, Martin, ang ganda ng mga games natin sa NCAA. Another overtime game to start off our Friday festivities and ito ma-action to. Sigurado, pihado tong matchup na to.
No question about it. Itong Letran kontra Mapúa. Pero bago natin pag-usapan yung dalawang teams natin dito, ipakilala natin ang ikatlong miyembro ng ating broadcast team. We have our courtside reporter, Kayla Afable. I think this is her second assignment in season 100. Kayla, good luck. She'll be reporting for both schools today. Can't wait to hear the stories from the players and our coaches, especially how they prepared for this particular matchup. Pero bago yan, Coach Hammer, silipin muna natin our team standings right now. We're very early into the season. Only week 2 of the action, Coach. Letran, Mapúa, ito ang panggagalingan.
But again, it's a 13-week league before we crown a champion. That would be on December. So, you gotta get your wins early. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. But pag nakapagpundar ka na, Martin, alam mo to dahil ikaw mahilig ka tumakbo. Pag nakapagpundar ka na ng konting distansya, dun na aalagwa. Sa dulo, hindi mo na kailangan maghabol, hindi mo na kailangan pumalo. The Neil Blazers are 4-0. The Letran Knights and the Mapúa Cardinals are tied at the number 2 spot. Malaki ang logjam dyan sa 2-2. There are just 4 teams gunning for it. So, antabayan na natin who will have a firmer hold dyan sa number 2 spot with these two teams.
Wow, this is, highly competitive matchup. Mapúa, Letran currently at number 2 and number 3 right now with a similar 2-1 card. But you're right, it's a marathon. But, you know, despite it being a marathon, early on, you still have to take care of business. And that's exactly what Letran did against Arellano. You know, Arellano provided a scare in that game, Coach, because they were ahead in the fourth quarter. But Letran, you know, as expected, coming alive right behind the production, a career production from their captain and the returning Paolo Javillonar, they were able to eke out the win.
Well, it's a big deal for them na si Pau bumalik na. Of course, he has that 3 championships under his belt. That's the versatility and the veteran leadership that he provides. And more importantly, it was the rebounding that really helped his squad. Not only getting those rebounds, tapping the ball, and just providing physicality. Nando doon, bumabox out, may mga rebound touch. Ang laking bagay nun. Walo lang yung na-credit sa kanyang rebound. But he amplifies the big guys nitong Letran dahil he keeps everybody busy. Lalo na nagkaroon siya ng outside shot as we see 60% from the 3-point range. And sabi nga ni Cristiano, it might have been something that he has been working on. So that's a career high. 28 points, 8 boards, 2 steals, 2 blocks, and 28 minutes for Pau Javillonar.
Hinog na. Mature na. At you know, he is operating right now on a different level, talking about the veteran and the graduating Paolo Javillonar getting back on track here in the NCAA after starting the season on a 2-game suspension. Good comeback for Pau, and he is ready to lead this team once again back to the promised land. Now, let's go to the other side. Ito yung Mapúa Cardinals, another team that also made a comeback in the fourth quarter in their previous contest. They did it against a very feisty Perpetual squad coach Hammer. But look at the fourth quarter here, 21-12 in favor of Mapúa. They're led by, of course, our reigning rookie MVP, Clint Escamis, who had a breakout performance.
Key stat in that game was fast break points, 14-0. But more importantly, it's the things that didn't register in the box score. Mga tapik sa bola. Igliani had 2 big offensive rebounds in that ball game, securing that offensive rebound in the end game papunta kay Diego na tumira ng 3 points. Bancale.
Yeah.
And yung huling basket ni Escamis galing din sa ball screen sa kanya. So it's doing the little things. It's doing what you have to do and what you're supposed to do to help your team win.
That's right. Ito yung Mapúa Cardinals. After a slow start to the season, they lost against the Vinyl Blazers on opening day. They've won 2 straight games since. And this is definitely a redemption season. I'm not sure how it's a redemption season because he was the rookie MVP in his very first season. But redemption in terms of, you know, winning the championship, finally going all the way for Mapúa.
Yeah. I mean, Clint Escamis has all the accolades that he wants, but I still think he was the Defensive Player of the Year last year, and I will go to sleep knowing that. But again, 28 points, that was a career high, 4 of 10 from 3-point area, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 32 minutes in the game. Main point of attack for Clint Escamis. Again, he has unfinished business.
Yeah.
He wants to bring a championship to the school that really gave him a lot of opportunities. So antabayan na natin kung paano gagawin niya ni Clint dahil mahaba nga itong biyahe na to papunta sa kampyonato. So antabayan na natin how they would be adjusting to new roles and different roles for their squad.
But, you know, despite having a long season here and a very compressed schedule, these players are embracing the grind and they're excited to go into each game.
As you should. If you don't embrace it, no risk it, no biscuit.
Right. No.
Don't risk it, no
Don't
biscuit.
risk it, no biscuit. All right.
Basically.
So on that note, let's turn it over to our Coliseum announcer for the introduction of the players.
Mga kapuso, live here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 100, Siglo Uno Inspiring Legacies, live ngayon sa the heart of Asia, worldwide sa GMA News TV at may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, YouTube at Facebook. Eliminations first round is the Letran Knights versus the Mapúa Cardinals. Let's meet our starting lineups. Starting for the Letran Knights at guard number 7, Nat Montesillo. The other guard number 20, James Umawas. At center number 9, Pau Javillonar. Forward number 15, Charles Timano. And the other forward number 39, Kobe Monje. The head coach of the Knights is Alan Ricardo. Starting for the Mapúa Cardinals. At guard number 0, Glenn Escamis. The other guard number 18, Checo Bancale. At center number 72, Chris Hovilla. Forward number 5, JC Lecto. And the other forward number 1, Mark Igliani. The head coach of the Cardinals is Randy Alcantara. Our referees this ball game, Glenn Cornelio, Dennis Stolik, Edu Agua, and
Time to meet the starters from both teams. Unahin muna natin itong Colegio de San Juan de Letran. A slight change, especially in that point guard position for Letran. Ang magsisimula sa kanila ngayon, Nat Montesillo.
I like this kid.
He's a defensive-minded point guard.
He reminds me so much of.
Yeah.
He reminds me of a younger Brian Horuela when he was playing in the Sasaki. Ganun siya maglaro. Mas malaki lang yung kaha ni Horuela.
Brian Horuela.
Ganun siya. Steady percentage player and can set up his teammates. Now, Brian has a solid pro career and he has been one of the really very good soldiers pagdating sa pro leagues.
Head-to-head of our coaches there. Very interesting. because both coaches, they found success and they've won championships in the juniors division of the NCAA.
Both of them have 2 championships, correct?
Yeah,
No?
and Coach Allen, that's right. Of course, Coach Randy used to be the head coach of the Mapúa Red Robins, and now we begin the action. Here in our second game, Letran versus Mapúa. This is
Next action.
Battle of Intramuros. Martin Javier with Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, and this is Nat Montecillo now at the point for Letran. Paulo Javillonar coming off that career performance, 28 points. Pero dito, nasundudan ni Chris Cobilla.
First possession pa lang.
Yeah, some early caller here between Igliane and Javillonar. 2 very physical players, Coach Hammer.
Oh, yeah. It's part of it. It's part of the game. Nakita natin tumawag sila na play number 2. They went through a flex action on the left side. Sa kanan, papunta sa turn ng kanan ni Javillonar. Yun yung sweet spot niya on that low block.
Humawas up the inbound, knocks it down from long distance.
Good shot by Sumawas off the inbound.
Darius Quintescamis also coming off a career high. JC Recto back for Mapúa after serving a 1-game suspension. Misfires on his first shot. And here is Nat Montecillo now, being closely eyed by Jeco Bancale. They go to Pau Javillonar from way outside here. Letran has 9 to work with.
Next na naman.
Off the curl, Montecillo, too strong that time. Rebound is grabbed by Jubilia.
Somebody that we're still waiting. Hinantay pa natin na magpakitang gilas dito si Chris Jubilia. Wala pa tayong nakita sa kanilang signature moment for this season 100.
Talagang breakout game, ano?
Oo.
Yeah. And we know the capability of this guy. Nat Montecillo. Ganda ng hanap. Uy, Mendes lang mula dito kay Timaano.
Sayang. Ando doon. Ganda ng hanap. Kay Timaano. And pinamustay talaga yung Montecillo. Ito yung mga guards na gusto mo na magsa-start ng game or yung first guard off the bench.
Yeah.
Hindi nagtatapon ng bola. Percentage player knows where his teammates are very effective.
Yeah.
Doon lang niya dinadala yung bola.
And on the defensive side, Coach Hammer, I'm a fan of his one-on-one defense. This is a very gritty defender. Itong si Nat Montecillo.
At saka ito kasi yung nagiging trademark na ni Coach Allen.
Yeah.
Mula nung hinandle niya yung Squires. It's their in-your-face, high-pressure defense that will be in front of you all the time.
That's right. Jeco Bancale. Jubilia from the top. Going downhill, sidesteps, and is able to draw contact. 2 free throws coming up. That's the gift of Chris Jubilia. You know, he's 6'3", 6'4", but he's got the foot speed advantage over most bigs here in the NCAA.
Yan nga. Kailangan nilang puntahan. Lalo na pag yung mga zipper play na ganyan, yung aakyat lang siya. Siya yung magbibigay ng screen sa baba, gagalaw yung isang guard, tapos aangat siya sa top of the key.
Ganyan kasi pumupunto si Chris.
Saka downhill may buelo eh.
Yeah, yun yung gusto niya. Alright, let's use this opportunity to go courtside. The first report from Kayla Afable. Kayla, go ahead.
It seems we have a very interesting coincidence on the court today. Team captains Clint Escamis and Pau Javillonar both clinched their career highs during their last games, both being 28 points. Now the similarities don't end there. When I asked them the same question of where their confidence with the ball comes from, especially in pressure-packed moments, both said the same word, and that is trust. Their coaches have entrusted a huge role onto them as leaders, and they only have more to prove coming off such career-defining performances. For now, it's all about showing up and getting things started. And speaking of showing up, we have JC Recto back on the court for the Cardinals. He told me that he is more eager than ever to be on the court to help his brothers for this big game. That's all from courtside. Back to you, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Kayla, thank you so much. That's a report on the 2 captains, Clint Escamis and Paulo Javillonar, both coming off 28-point performances. Pero again, they'll be counted on their leadership more for their respective squads. And in that game, Coach Hammer, nakita natin, both captains, pero nakita mo sila kung paano sila nag-take over and led their team to wins.
Different ways of scoring. Pau Javillonar, nakita natin, scoring a lot on the block, a lot on offensive rebounds, and 3 3-point shots. Si Clint Escamis, mataas yung usage rate niya. laging dumadaan sa kanya nagpo-flow yung opensa. He runs that screen and roll action. Sa kanilang dalawa ni Cuenco, ito, pinasok na nga si Sai Cuenco. And the teammate, their teammates feed off them.
That's right. Meantime, Mapúa levels with Letran.
Calling this play number 2 again.
Montesillo, pero hindi binigay kay Habilionar. So, it's a reset on the other side. Montesillo has limited time to work with. Montesillo will take this one himself, sends it out. Habilionar floats it up. Nothing there. And rebound is cleared by Jubilia. Ito na, si Clint Escamis. Si Humawas ang bumabantay sa kanyang Escamis. Basang-basa ni Monje. Counter-attack for Letran. Nagmamadali sila. Monje is on the move. Monje.
Good block by Igliani.
That's a good secondary player defense by Igliani. And Jubilia will take it strong.
So again, it's the transition baskets ng Mapúa.
All 5 points of Mapúa is from Chris Jubilia.
Mukhang sinagot na yung dasal ko na magkaroon ng breakout game si Chris Jubilia. Dahil, alam mo, itong batang to, Martin, is one of the magiging future face ng liga natin.
Especially kung marami pa siyang idadagdag sa laro niya.
Maraming madadagdag to kasi materialis, puertes to eh. Pero ito mukhang tinamaan, humingi siya ng stop dito.
Yeah.
Hindi ko alam kung natanggal, may nasira ba dun sa sapatos niya o may tumama sa kanya.
Pero hindi titigil yung laro natin. Cuenco drop off. Eto pupuntos ulit. Banks it home. 7 points for Chris Jubilia. Buti na lang hindi siya humingi ng timeout. 7-3 lead for the Mapúa Cardinals. They're on a run here. Timeout on the floor.
Limit, tara na, masama-sama, dahil together, we own the future.
Huwag kayong matakot tumanggap ng bola at trabahuhin natin ang biyaya. Yan mula sa panig ng Arellano Chiefs, Martin and Bert.
Maraming salamat, Laisel Galpo.
Yun na nga.
Katulad nung second quarter natin. So let's see. Dapat dito umatake ang Arellano. Oh, Basti Valencia. What a fadeaway.
Init, kaya na init, kaya na kunin, kabaela.
Balik sa ating laban. You guys are tuned in to the Battle of Intramuros, and Chris Jubilia is embracing the moment. 7 points. All 7 of Mapúa points is from this guy, Christopher Jubilia, a rookie in the NCAA Seniors Division. But he's just scratching on his potential here.
Oh, definitely.
Diba?
Tsaka now he has given an opportunity to showcase himself.
Yeah.
Change off siya dito eh.
That's right. Especially with, this high octane up and down basketball Mapúa is playing, di ba?
Pabor na pabor sa kanya.
Yeah.
The way that they're playing, high possession, open court, run and gun type,
Yeah.
and then highly physical on defense, scrappiness on rebounding.
But he'll take a breather kasi may iniinda kanina si Chris Jubilia that I think on the right leg. Pero he looks okay on the bench. He'll just, take a quick break. Meantime, the newfound star of Coach Allen Ricardo, Jace Miller, is in the game for the first time. This is, I'd say, an undersized point guard, especially, or an undersized combo guard. Right?
5'6", 5'7".
Pero,
On the eye test,
Recto sends it out. Escamis, Mike
Oh, that's a good matchup. Jimboy Estrada and Clint Escamis. Two of the most potent two guys
Yeah.
in our league. And Jimboy Estrada is really
Oh, man.
a point of attack.
Yeah.
Kasi alam mo pagka as you progress through playing, habang umaangat yung level, talagang mas na-emphasize yan eh. Then, lalo na to, college level na tayo. Saan manggagaling yung mga atake ng teams? Paano mo ma-engage yung opensa? And itong dalawang to, very capable offensive players that can create shots on their own tsaka magaling pumasa.
That's right. We've seen that from Jim Boy, especially in the end game. He showed us that he can be someone they can go to, especially in the clutch. Ito siya ngayon. Jim Boy. Oh, ganda nung help dito. From behind by Clint. Drop off. Cuenco though misses.
Sorry miss there. Ganda na sana ng stop nila. And most of Mapua's points,
Yeah.
like 5 of the 7 nanggaling sa mga stops. So that bodes well for them.
Here's Estrada. This time, he's denied. Recto or Cuenco nagmamadali. Pangkale, wala pa rin. That hasn't been the lucky side of Mapúa, especially on the fast break. But
Pero
they'll take another.
consistent sila defensively.
Yeah.
So Coach Randy looks at that point more than the offense. Basta nakakakuha sila ng stop, darating at darating yung puntos. Tulad yan,
Yeah,
JC
finally,
Recto.
nahulog na para dito kay JC Recto. But before that, 3 misses from point blank para sa Mapúa Cardinals to extend the lead to 6. Nunag, one bump in but unable to make the shot. Here comes Cuenco. Cuenco rushed
Alanganin.
it.
May tingin ni Coach Randy, nagulat niya.
Dinerecho ni Cuenco eh. Estrada, Jimboy,
Tamo?
Rafael go. Yes!
Basic na basic. Sending baseline on the ball screen, inside out. Caging, hindi na nga niya kinaging. Inantay lang niyang ma-engage yung pick and roll defender. Pop high, seal low. San sumama yung help side, sumama sa ilalim. Swing pass. Rafael go on the pull-up dun sa free throw line.
Escames on the step back. Forced that one. Good defense by Estrada.
Naman, veterano na rin talaga yun. Tira mo, tatawag ulit yung screen and roll.
Ito.
Babasahin lang anong ginagawa ng help side defender.
Ganda ng pasahan. Rafael go, after a couple of fakes, is able to fish a foul. This is gonna be on JC Recto.
So ito, ball screen action. Makikita natin baseline ball screen. Hindi sinasabi ko, roll yung big guy. Binabasa niya kung nasaan, roller popper. Basic, top the key. Maraming salamat, Derek Elmon. Saktong-sakto yun. Kasi yun yung mga basa doon.
Yeah.
Pagka sumama dun sa umaangat, yung tag guy sa ilalim, malilibre yung nag-roll.
Yeah.
So, kita mo, yun yung maturity na sinasabi natin. Nakita mo, hindi siya nagmamadali.
Yeah.
Alam niya na nandoon yung mga tira niya throughout the game. So, how do you engage the offense and feed your other teammates?
Yeah.
4 na taon pa.
Oo nga eh. This is an MVP from a different collegiate league from NASCO. Ito si Jimboy Estrada. So, alam mong may tools yan, alam mong may potential, and he is seeing this game on a whole different level.
Pinag-agawan na.
Nag-agawan.
Pinag-agawan niya ng maraming eskwelahan.
Yeah. And he didn't even need to adjust, ano? Dito sa ANC talaga nakuha niya kaagad. Recto. That's a foul on the floor.
Natakam si Deo Cuahaw nung pag-ball rip. Ang sinunag at tinawagan ko.
Sinunag.
Akala ko yung sundot ni Deo Cuahaw. Tsaka ngayon with Estrada getting plugged in dun sa team nila, naging mas maganda na yung hierarchy. Dati si Cuahaw yung gumagawa nun eh.
Yeah. That's true.
Ngayon si Cuahaw nagiging doing what he does best, which is snipe from the outside and be a secondary attacker.
Yeah. Pwede siyang maging ganun na. Oh, Lawrence Mapúa draining a triple on the
Very
other
specialty
side.
of the house
He
na yan.
steals this one away. Clint will zoom to the cup. Oh, that's an electric backward combination between Mapúa and Escames.
Ito yung depensa ng Mapúa na kilala natin.
Yeah. Jimboy, didiscarte. Jimboy, they go to Nunag here, who will make his move. Nunag, wala.
Good job on JC Recto defensively. Going with the slideshow, recovering back, challenging the shot, and getting that rebound.
Abonete, aatakihin si Rafael Go.
Bad shot yun para kay Habonete kasi merong libre dun sa taas. Tatlo yung nakapalikod sa kanya. Buti na lang, nakakuha siya ng foul.
Eto na. Money spot of Lawrence Mapúa. Top of the key, 3 is good. And then he takes it away from Jace Miller. They score in transition. Their biggest lead so far, 14-6. Timeout, Coach Allen.
More, the sky is the limit. Tara na, magsama-sama. Dahil together, we own the...
Ano doon? Right of the jump ball.
King Gortiza off
Eto
the
na.
screen.
Iyon
He
naman.
knocks it down. Wasting no time to make his presence felt.
As expected para dito kay King Gortiza.
Ongotan. Pull-up jumper is off. Here comes Harvey Pagsanhan.
Ayun na naman siguro
What a
di sa
pass.
Balik sa ating laban. And this was the latest basket of the Mapúa Cardinals. Mangubat with a pickpocket and finding his Camis on that touchdown.
So ito yung different dynamic na naibigay naman ni Lou Mangubat sa kanilang sa kanilang depensa. Kasi scrappy siya. He provides a lot of the things that they lost with Peter Rosillo.
That's right.
Na kaya rin niya mag-playmake. Ang kagandahan lang, mas offensively gifted itong si Mangubat. Can create shots for himself and for his teammates too.
That's an instant threat. In the offensive end for Mapúa, itong si Lawrence Mangubat as Saboneda steps into the free throw line. He misses the first. Mangubat averaged close to 18 points per contest when he was playing for, and that was his lone season with the Mapúa Red Robins.
Bagong luma din yan eh. Bagong luma.
Tama.
Hinog na yan na naglalaro sa Cebu.
At saka, Mr. Greenlight siya.
Ultra green light.
Ultra Greenlight sa Red Robins. First, that was handled by Seniors Division Assistant. Itong si Coach John Garcia.
Empty corner.
Jimboy. Top of the key three. Left it short. And here comes Jace Miller. He will set things up. Limited time though to work with. Miller. Nunag will attack. Jimboy has three. Jimboy leaves it for Go, who misses. Isa pa. Wala pa rin para sa Letran.
Busog na busog si Rafael Go dito. Kaya sa mga pasa ni Estrada. Kasi marunong gumalaw in space si Go eh. Marunong magbasa. Kailangan na yung ma-shoot yung mga ganong tira.
Aguimeñi misses badly from the corner. Not really his shot. Jace Miller. Estrada from the left flank.
High ball screen.
Ito na naman yung screen ni Nunag. Jimboy. Wow! Kaboom!
Basic, yan ang laro ni Leo Cuacao. Hindi na kailangan pumiglas sa mga ball screen. Dalawang bagay na kaya-kaya na gawin. Maging catch and shoot guy at saka gumalaw off screen.
Yeah.
Hindi na niya kailangan magsasayaw.
That's right. Actually, that's a more comfortable shot para dito kay Cuacao.
Kasi last year nakita natin si Leo Cuacao, point of attack, ang hirap para sa kanya dumating ng mga puntos. Hindi natin sinasabi na hindi siya ganun kagaling mag-create ng shots, but you can maximize his shot making if you put him in positions like this. Tamiro, relax na relax, may mag-create para sa'yo, ando dun ka lang.
Palitan. Palitan ng tao dito. Para sa Letran Knights, this is... Hold on.
So calling this ice place.
Tagutongan.
Oo, tagutongan. Tautongan.
Flying tagutongan.
Oo. A little over-aggressive on that hard show. Itong Mapúa, masyado namang mataas yung hard show nila. Gusto nilang trapin si Boy Estrada. Gusto nila ipaswing yung bola. Kasi marami nangyayari pag siya yung nagdadala ng bola, pag siya yung nag-create.
Well, what do you think of the mix of point guards ito ni Coach Alan Ricardo at saka yung mga backcourt niya? Kasi parang every game, di ba meron siyang laging bagong sinusubukan, ano, Coach?
Okay. So, susuotin ko dito, not as an analyst, but knowing Coach Allen personally. Kasi when he was playing, ganyan yung gusto niya eh. Maraming nag-rotate na guard. Para nakaka-pressure. One thing that he loves is putting pressure on the ball handler. Kasi kung may anim ka na dedepensa sa isang nagdadala ng bola, pagod na yan pag fourth quarter.
That's right. That's true.
Kung kailan, it's the money rounds na.
Yeah.
So, bababa yung decision making, pagod na kasi. Tapos may naghahalin-hinan pa dumipensa.
Okay. So, and we saw that in the juniors division, yung mga platoon substitutions siya doon. Meantime, final shot time! Wow! Masyadong malakas. Pull down. Heave. Will not drop. And after the first 10 minutes of action, we have a low-scoring contest. Only 22 points in total. Mapúa leads it by 6. Pagbalik po natin, second quarter of this game. This is NCAA Season 100 on Heart of Asia.
This is a moment.
And Monhe with a deflection. Ito na si Monhe. Monhe with a finish.
Ganda na ang defense ni Monhe.
Coach, as we see this move by Kobe Monhe, I just noticed and realized itong uniform ng Letran, may pagka-throwback na anggulo. Almost got it down though. Gabat on the move. Gabat. Bola na kay Jimboy. To Monhe.
Nice pass. Ang ganda na execution na sa pass big doon.
Paeng-Are was pleading for that ball.
That's only the third deadlock for the game.
Wow. To Monhe. Monhe with a finish plus the foul.
Ang challenge kasi sa Letran, kailangan talaga umabot yung bola sa post.
Balik sa ating laban, NCAA Season 100. You guys can find us via Heart of Asia on your television screens. Andyan din tayo online, GMA Sports PH and NCAA Philippines. We are thanking the crowd for spending our Friday afternoon with us. Siyempre po, yung mga estudyante natin mula sa Letran at Mapúa, no? Pares sa pinanggalingan.
Pwede po tayo mag-send ng mga shoutouts. Ang dami kasi, ang dami nanonood sa atin eh.
Alam mo, tinatanong mo pa.
Oo, alam mo, hari ako nito eh. Yung mga kaibigan natin sa Armed Forces of the Philippines, Kuya Mike Araola, kaka-retire lang, kaya laging nanonood na NC alumni namin yan.
Okay.
And really enjoying the action every time. Mga kaibigan natin sa Air Force, sa Navy, sa Army, Kuya Jericado, Kuya Narayan, Dasavier, mga kaibigan natin yan. Marines, kasi pag hapon, lalo na pag Friday, ano nila din, recreation nila, sports, maraming sa Shaq Taganas, nanonood.
Oy!
Good luck sa pabangkin ko sa kanya, may laro raw bukas.
Pa 30 rebounds ka naman.
28 lang para
28 lang. Sige
para
na.
meron naman akong dalawa.
May butal?
Oo.
Okay. Meantime, we begin the second quarter. Again, you guys are tuned in to the Battle of Intramuros. Their first encounter in Season 100. Letran versus Mapúa. Martin Javier with Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
And low scoring ball game tayo, Martin.
Yeah.
Both teams playing very good defensively.
Oh, Demano shows us the range.
And nakita mo on the sideline si Coach Chris Reyes, sinasabi, ipukol mo. Coach Chris Reyes, when he was playing, he was a stretch five.
Oh.
Dun sa mga champion squads ng season 79 and I think season 80.
Yeah.
81. Yeah, yung dalawang champion ng Letran. He was there. He was a stretch five. Makita natin si Coach Chris Reyes ay may hawak na laptop on the sideline.
Ito, yung 3 puntos ni Demano. I think that surprised Mapúa or the Mapúa defense. Kasi,
Pag nagsushooting ka, kailangan, subukan mo rin sa laro eh. Pag wala. Pero yun, libreng-libre. Kailangan ipukol mo talaga yun.
Chris Ovilla, who scored the first 7 points of Mapúa in the first frame, adds on to his total. He now has 8 points. Pero, umalis siya kanina eh. Dahil may iniinda siya. But it's good to see him back on the floor here. Yung sinasabi mo kaninang coach, kakampi pa niya si
Ronji!
Samboy Lim? Hindi, 81 pala. Hindi na pala. Layo na nung Samboy.
Season 79?
Akala ko
Hindi
1981.
Grabe ka naman.
My bad.
Rookie year. Naalala ko eh, season 79.
Enrile pala. Okay. Di maano?
Sila nila Eric Rodriguez,
Okay, yeah.
John Realista, Jonathan Piñera. Sila yung mga big man nila Ron J. nun.
Yeah.
Yung champion squad na yun. Stretch 5.
Oh, Chris Ovilla.
Crash board.
Escames, wala pa rin. Napunta ulit kay Clint. Nakagawa ni Jimboy. Ito naman ang Letran. Tagutungan secures the basketball. And they will wait and reset on top.
Mismatch.
We have a foul here. Whistle.
Matawagan dito si
Lawrence. Maubat.
Pero hindi nila nakita yung mismatch eh. Si Diego hindi si Bangkales, si Cyrus yung nakabantay kanina, Cuenco, kay Kevin Santos. So nagkaroon ng scramble on that primary attack. Hindi nila na-hit. Sayang. Ito ang kailangan din nila mag-step up eh. Kailangan mabigyan nila ng chances na si Kevin Santos. Because this guy will be very important to them papasok ng Final Four if they're making a run to that.
Agree. Wow! Drops it in from the other corner.
And that's his game. That's his game. Swing, extra pass, Teo Cuahaw. Lagi kang pauunlakan yan. And his efficiency will go up the roof and mas magiging prospect siya ngayon.
Yeah.
Dahil he's playing off the ball, mas bumababa yung turnovers niya.
That's right. Oh, binawi naman ni Clint Escamis. He also counters with a corner 3. So we pick up the offense here in the second frame. Jim Boy.
Kulang.
Estrada with the left. Estrada doesn't get the roll. Forward pass. It is Clint versus Cuahaw. Escamis tumila pa. Wala yung layup. Clint gets it back. All day. Short. And Di Maano rips away the board. Tagutongan. Cuahaw. Pinag-isipan. Step back ang gusto. Short there. Cuenco secures. Escamis.
Good pass.
Bouncing it to Pangcale for the deuce.
Dito naging potent ang Mapúa. Wala na silang pinapastol. Wala silang mga big man ngayon. Igliane, very good defensive player.
Yeah.
If he plays like this, he will be making a lot of money in the future leagues.
That's right.
Dahil he is the role player. He knows what he does best. Just boxes out, gets the rebound, and then runs.
Oh, Estrada, that was right in front of Chris Hovilla. I mean, we've seen a lot of plays happen already here in the second frame.
Kakasabi ko lang na okay yung laro ni Igliane. Tinamaan sa lane.
Oo nga. Upo muna siya.
Kasi yung mga ganyan na bigay, di naghahanap ng puntos, tumatakbo lang. Kasi very potent yung transition scoring nila. Dahil yung big man nila, masipag tumakbo.
Ano yung term dyan sa, or karaniwan ng adjective, serviceable.
Oo.
Diba?
Tsaka, hindi takot makipag-kiskisan.
Yeah.
Didepensa, kukuha ng rebound. I mean, you would have coaches would always look at players who can play a role.
Precisely. 21-15 here in the second. Cyrus Cuenco. Oh, he had time to take that. This guy is money from the outside. And Mapúa stretches the lead to 9, their biggest lead so far. Estrada running into trouble. Lost it. Eto na si Cyrus Cuenco. Tapa. 2 in a row. Yes, sir! Cuenco with back-to-back hits and he extends the lead to double figures. Unang beses na ng ganito ang lamang sa ating laban. Magbabalik po kami.
The sky is the limit. Tara na, masama-sama. Dahil together, we own the future. This is something.
Almost a steal. Actually, he completes the steal. Paeng Are. Bumitin sa ere. Paeng Are. Wow.
And one.
May deflection dito mula kay Are.
Naton ini, kaya na ini, kaya na ko ni, kabaen ang day-day-day, kaya
Balik sa ating laban. Second quarter action and Mapúa is running away with it,
Oh,
Coach
yeah.
Hammer.
And this is powered by their defensive stops. Ito yung unang tres ni Sai Cuenco, nakakuha sila ng stop, pauunlakan pa niya ng isa. Siyempre, hit check eh.
Yeah.
Tama mo lang na isa, kumuha ka ng agaw, pukul mo ulit. Pag feel mo, pukul mo.
Yeah. Especially if he has that kind of look on his face. Cyrus Cuenco with back-to-back hits.
Rhythm 3, 1-2. 1-2, galing ka stop, malaki yung lamang.
Rhythm pareho, no?
At saka yung nakukuha nilang puntos galing sa defensive stops.
Yeah.
As a coach, as a defensive coach, si Coach Randy Alcantara likes getting points in transition and coming off stops. Dahil nagsascramble pa sa offense yung kalaban, tumatakbo ka na.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that they've been doing really well this season.
Yeah. That's actually their mission this year, you know, just to turn up the pace.
At saka dahil wala na nga silang big man, wala silang Jopet Soriano, wala silang Warren Bonifacio, they moved on with their careers, progressing to the pro ranks. So, yung dalawang yun, magagaling na players, pero this is now a perimeter-based team na rarat, up and down talaga ang laro nila kayo.
Kaya yung mga kinuha din ni Coach Randy.
Yung pumalit pa, 4, no? Takbo ng takbo.
Takbo ng takbo.
Eh, etong Habonete din. Kumukuha ng rebound, nagdadala din ng bola.
Yeah.
So, bagay yung mga pyesa nila.
Tama. Frontline ngayon ng Mapúa, Habonete, tsaka Hovilla. Sanay sa takbuhan. Na-warningan itong si Clint Escamis. Also, Jimboy Estrada. So,
Mga warning lang.
warning.
Technical ba o warning? Warning
Warning
parehas.
lang, warning.
Bakit nagbe-free throw si Bangkale? Ito ang
Oh.
gusto ko malaman.
Did they call the technical?
Tingnan
On
natin.
Jimboy, yeah.
Kasi warning yung kay Escamis siya kay Estrada. Yun yung sabi ng Barker. Tapos warning ng taunting. Tapos warning na unsportsmanlike behavior. So bakit may nagpe-free throw? Kasi it cancels each other out. So tingnan natin. Itong ika-clarify. Dito nila ref Glenn Cornelio. So inbound lang to. Inbound lang to. Okay.
Ay, hindi. Free throw si Bangkale.
Ano yung tawag? Kailangan natin maging klaro dito. Ayan, walang free throw. Natatrap lang sila ng 1-2-2. Akala ko mag-free throw eh. Akala ko, napatayo ka eh. Ako rin eh.
Na-pick tayo ng Bangkale.
Si JR kasi. Sumisenyas sa free.
Okay, so let's turn it over courtside. Nandito ulit ang ating courtside reporter na si Kayla Afable. Kayla, go ahead.
When I spoke to Knights head coach Alan Ricardo about what their strategy would be today going up against the Cardinals, he said that they would need to overcome the physicality of their competitor and limit their scorers. Ika nga niya, kung makadikit kami all throughout the game, then maybe we have a better chance of making it to the end. For the Cardinals, it's all about sticking to what they see from the Knights and adjusting accordingly. They simply need to find what clicks within their lineup and take control of the pace of the game from there. That's all from courtside. Back to you, Martin and Coach Hammer.
So for Coach Allen as Escamis tried to counter, natapikan dito si Hubilia. For Coach Allen, it's overcoming the physicality of this Cardinals team. For Coach Randy, it's all about reading and then reacting to what Letran is giving them.
Kasi alam na nila na madidictate nila yung physicality. When it comes to Mapúa, as we see that pop-out three ni
It looks comfortable na from long distance.
He's been working and he lost some weight. He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So he is transitioning now into moving into a combo forward as he progresses into his career. 6'6", malaki pa rin yan na 3'4". So kailangan niya rin yan as he progress.
Escamis with the separation. Bounce pass. Habonete scores.
Automatic read of the backdoor. Caught napping yung depensa ni Pau Villunar. Strong side tag. Backdoor, libre.
Yeah.
Ang mahilig sa ganyan, EAC. Dami nila nakukuha sa ganyan.
That's right. Good off-ball action by John Habonete. Lead is back up to 11. Montesilio turns around, sends it out. Villunar nahirapan sa salo. This is gonna be called on Christopher Hubilia. Ito, Escamis. Oh, muntik burahin doon. Itong si Estrada, but Habonete doing a great job cutting baseline.
Good instincts kasi nakita niya, hindi nga strong side tag. Sumama lang sa depensa si Villunar. Dahil ganun katindi na attract ni Escamis na depensa. It's just an automatic read the moment that he swivels, he said go backdoor.
Yeah. Natapikan si Villunar. Hubilia is on the move. Hubilia! And that's a tap from behind galing dito kay Jimboy Estrada to prevent that fast break play.
Tap is an understatement with that play. But again, it's going for the basketball.
Yeah, it is. Nahuli niya nung sumide step itong si Chris Hubilia. Pero nakita mo, no, Coach Hammer, in that open floor, Hubilia immediately saw red. Sabi, atakihin ko na to.
Yan ang laro niya eh.
Yeah. And he's given more chances today.
Lalo na pagkasakit na siya, crashing down, binigyan mo ng bola, downhill. Yung Gagapi nga, tsaka Pablo. 6'7", 6'8" eh.
Oo nga.
Ine-erehan eh, di ba?
Di natakot.
Kaya
si Hubilia.
ang key dito, pag si Chris Hubilia, you gotta ball stop right away. 3-on-2, 2-on-1. You gotta sacrifice your body. You gotta contain his first attack. Kasi pag na-contain mo yung first attack, may darating na tulong.
That's right. Chris Hubilia, first guy in double figures today with 10 points. Jimboy Estrada has been a non-factor offensively so far, at least in scoring. Di Maano, Montesilio, left it short. Hubilia taps that one to himself.
Sa NCAA, pagka medyo tatamad-tamad yung kamay mo, mahirap eh. Kasi active hands lahat ng kalaban mo. Kita mo pag rebounding, tapikan. Pagka scramble, tapikan. Pagka medyo larong aircon ka, yari ka dun eh.
Yeah, lagi kang matatapikan. Escamis drains it from the outside. This guy has found his touch.
Yep.
8 points already for Clint. And the lead has ballooned to 15. Pinakamalaki sa first half. Estrada, high off the window, no. One more time, wala pa rin. Escamis, forward pass. Pancali recovers, tracks it down. Escamis from the middle, bouncing it in. Oh!
Good
The
hustle
rejection
play.
from Estrada.
Good hustle play by Jimboy Estrada.
Montecillo gets the bump, and he gets the whistle as well.
A very smart move by Montecillo. Going downhill. Nakita mo to ha? This was the last three-pointer by Clint Escamis. Nasa harapan ng bantay.
Favorite niya yan.
Oo.
Ipepweste na siya. Pag nakatagilid na siya.
Pero man chase down ni Estrada. Pa yung kanina yung nakita mo. Nakita mo yung habits eh. Pagka smart guard, medyo magme-minor kahit downhill. Pag nakitang nag-open up yung hip, i-dip yung shoulder. Tapos ida-downhill niya para pag napasok yung balika, tapos shumat attempt, pag tumalon ka, sasabit at sasabit. So
Automatic tatawagan, ano?
Hindi naman automatic eh. You are forcing the referees to make a call.
Oh, yeah.
Kasi pag tumalon yung defensive player, tapos ikaw ang talon mo pa sa simultaneous, papabor sa offensive player yung tawag. At saka pag hindi malambot yung atake mo.
Talino maglaro to si Montecillo.
I like the way he plays. I like the way he plays.
Yeah. Very gritty guard. Ay, mo yung katawan niya. Talagang pangpanggaan.
Saka hindi ma-turnover.
Yeah. Efficient sa
steady na guard.
In handling the ball.
You can use him as your primary guard or your first backup para pagka papasok yung second group mo, hindi nagtatapon ng bola, you can execute well.
That's right. Today, he was used as the starting guard. CJ Delfino is in the game for the first time. Ito siya, kinukulit niya itong si Manguban. Delfino in the previous games has gotten some starts for Coach Allen Ricardo. Ooh! Hold on. Yeah, Recto is arguing that
natapik daw
Coach Allen tapped the ball.
Baka inadvertent contact. Inadvertent contact on the sideline regarding Coach Allen. Tingnan natin ha. Inadvertent contact.
Then we have to rewind a bit.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Baka dahil nagpo-coach lang si Coach Allen ang nataas yung kamay, hindi natin alam. Pero humingi ng replay dito si Coach Randy.
Coach Randy.
Kasi parang mga officials, yung mga coaches on the sideline, kaya sila nasa gilid.
Ito, Coach. Recto. Ayan na. Atakihin yung depensa.
Tumama lang sa kamay. Player will be rewarded with a technical foul.
Yeah.
One technical free throw for Mark Woodfall.
First time I've seen that in a game.
I've seen that multiple times since we were 13 years old.
Yeah. So, Cyrus Cuenco. Ito, Coach. Another angle here. Malinaw yan. Yeah, it was
Mas
Coach
maganda
Allen
angulo ng mga referees natin.
yeah.
Buti lang meron tayong replay.
tapping into the ball. All right. 34-20. It's a 14-point advantage for Mapúa. 3:21 to go. Sa kanila pa bola dito. There's the trigger. Abonete on the catch at midcourt. And Mobilia ang magtatawid dito. Chris, crossover. Abonete pulling the trigger. Kumalog. AC Recto getting into the scene.
Hindi ka makakadampot ng 50-50 ball dito na pa-relax. I mean, all teams in the NCAA.
Laging may sumasala kay may tumatapi.
And I love season 100 because every game, it feels like it's the last game of the player. And that's all you want to see. Nabuhos yung mga player na parang, lalo yung JRU game last game, na parang, pag natalo ko, iiyak ako eh. Importante sa akin to. Ganun yung nararamdaman ko sa mga teams.
Ganun kabigat, ano? Yeah. Leonard, his second one from the outside. Pau showing us that he is a legit shooter. Lead is down to 11. Let's go to this timeout first.
Sama-sama, dahil together we own the future. This is our league, this is our
Pressure, which kilala talaga tong team na to dyan sa ganyang depensa. Brian Sahonia, his first shot as a Sunbetter Red Lion in the NCAA. The best shooting three-point team in the NCAA. Sahonia, baseline drive. Sahonia, short.
Balik sa ating laban, Pau Javillonar nailing another one from the outside. He has 5 triples in his first 2 games here in season 100. Grabe yung Pau Javillonar. Much improved from downtown. Father Vicalvo, Junior OP, Mancom representative of the Letran Knights of Colegio de San Juan de
Ito
Letran.
inaantay ko magkaroon ng running era. Oo,
Father
kasi
Vic.
panay burpee yung ginagawa at saka
Naku.
bodyweight exercise eh.
Hindi, kung nagbo-burpee na siya, okay na yun.
Okay na eh.
Oo.
Kundi siya ako, di ko kaya yung burpee. Yan
Okay.
Sa mga...
I'll give you some stats here, Coach.
Okay.
Ito, from Pong to. I think you guys were able to announce it during the game. In season 97, 98, 99, Pau Javillonar has only
Parang
taken
tatlo lang yata.
4 in total. Only making 1. In season 100 so far, he has made, hold on, 3 out of 5 from the previous game.
Lima na.
Today,
Dalawa na ngayon.
he is 2 out of 3. So, 5 out of 8. No.
Grabe naman yun.
5 out of 8.
Yun yung hubilya.
Yun eh, Hubilia.
Press break, 1 for me. Downhill. Pag hindi mo talaga siya nilagyan ng ball stop, ngangat-ngating ka niya dire-diretso.
And his game is in full display. Oh, CJ Delfino from mid-range. Ito maraming nakabang dito online kay CJ Delfino. Obviously, he needs time to adjust to the organized college game.
Pero meron eh. Skilled na player, experience na rin sa mga panalay. So, magagamit at magagamit mo.
That's right. 25-36.
Saka maganda yung kombinasyon nila dito. Delfino at saka Montesillo. Isang steady, isang wild card.
Teka lang! Javillonar! It's another one! 3 out of 4 today. 36-28. Oh, it goes to Letran. So, an erratic sequence for Mapúa. We have to take a look at this again. Faking the pass and then pulling the trigger, Coach. Yan ang kumpiyansa mula kay Javillonar.
Saka, it's his team. Team nila. Sa team captain as the senior. Pag tinignan mo yung bench, sino may pinakamaraming championship siya? Si Kevin Santos na yung susunod.
That's right. Ano yun, ha?
Kailangan ko makakuha ng update kay Monhe. Di pa pinapasok sa game. I think Kyla would be getting an update for us.
He started.
Regarding Kobe Monhe.
Yeah, Monhe
kasi hindi pa siya
started.
pinapasok. Ulit, ha?
Padelia. Blanketed by Jeco Bancale.
Oh, duty foul.
Yeah.
Kita cycling shorts eh.
Coach, nag-start si Monhe sa laban natin.
Start ba siya kanina?
Yeah.
Hindi ko naramdaman eh. Ano natin starters nila? Jumawas.
Yan.
Nunag, di ba? Yung nag-start sa kanya last one. Monhe ang nag-start.
Monhe, yeah.
Interesting ploy, ah. Hindi ginamit dito ni Coach Allen.
Almost 4 minutes.
Hindi ko nga napansin eh. Nasa loob siya.
So, Pradelia to the line. Missing on the first. This is James Pradelia, one of the new faces of the Knights. Misfiring on the first. Etong Letran, inuunti-unti. Etong lamang ng Mapúa. Teka lang. Si crew chief Glenn Cornelio talking to the Mapúa bench.
Kina-clarify lang.
Okay, bumalik na siya dito. Kondisyon niya na, si Glenn. FIBA International Referee.
Ayan.
I've seen this guy in action abroad. They really do their homework, especially on the players. You know, the film sessions, the tendencies.
At saka, they're letting go of some calls ngayon. But very tight ang calling. Gotta commend the officials ngayon. Ang ganda ng pagkakatawag nila. They're letting the players play physical, but in control. I gotta applaud it. Minsan ko lang sabihin yun. I really appreciate how crew chief Glenn Cornelio has been able to let the players play, but keep the game in control.
And we have to give them their props.
Oh.
No? Yeah. Checo Bangale going around Delfino that time. Sabi ni Delfino, hinawakan daw yung jersey niya, pero siyang tatawagan ng foul dito. At CJ Delfino on your screens mula sa Pampanga. Ito. Let's see what happened.
Gamesmanship. Nakahook.
So, bola ng Mapúa. A minute left in the second. Bangkale gets the bounce.
Jacob Bancale, solid pick up from si Safi. Kung si Jacob Bancale. Solid, stable siya.
His second year with the Mapúa Cardinals. Jim Boy Montecillo surveys the floor. Delfino will take it.
Oh, that's a sportsman-like foul.
Yeah.
I've seen one. That was straight to the face. Number 30. Tingnan natin, ha?
Was that Havilionar and Cuenco?
Oo.
Tingnan natin.
Kasi on this high-low. Oh. At tingnan natin kung ano yung natawag ng referee. Kaya na ba nagkakakiskisan? Kasi may swing back si Pau.
Yeah.
Kasi okay lang kung nilock niya na walang extension. It would be an offensive foul. Pero yung may buwelo kasi ito. So tingnan natin kung if the referees definitely there would be a review here. And they need to review din yung huling jumper kasi parang simultaneous pumasok.
Kung ika-count yung 3 puntos ni Delfino.
May extra big man pala dun sa baseline eh. Oh. Pwede ring middle blocker.
Sino?
Ayun oh. MDO.
Uy!
Yun oh.
Apa. Next in line para dito sa Letran Knights.
So pag nagre-residence ka ng basketball, di ka pwede maglaro ng volleyball. Eh. Residence year mo talaga yun eh, kung lumipat ka.
Di mo sure. Di mo sure,
yan.
Oo.
Baka si Coach Mike pala makikinabang muna. So ito yung nangyari.
Okay.
May swing. Kinakalas lang. Binueluhan. Sakit yun.
Yeah.
Sakit yun.
Kasi yung height ni Cuenco, sakto rin siya sa balikat ni Havilionar eh. Alright, so it's gonna be up to our officials.
Kaya ako, okay na ako maging conditioning coach, okay na ako maging taper, maging utility. Mahirap talaga maging referee.
At saka, walang may kampi sa'yo kung referee ka.
At saka kaya pagka-referee, kailangan talaga you're in tip-top. Number one, you're in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
You're on top of the rules. And you know paano ba natin sasabihin kung gaano kanipis o gaano kakapal yung physicality na ibibigay mo.
Yeah.
Kasi yun yung letting the players play and communicating to them and communicating with the coaches.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just an offensive foul. It's not a sportsman-like foul.
No upgrade. You're right. Ang pinakamahirap, isa sa mga pinakamahirap na trabaho ng official is to keeping it consistent. Yung mga tawag natin, gaano kakapal, kanipis, di ba? Kasi kapag ka manipis yung tawag mo sa kabila, ka-questionan ka nung kabilang team. 38-28. So, an offensive foul. Coach, they didn't count the three-pointer by CJ Delfino. So, an empty trip for the Letran Knights. 37 seconds left in the first half. Escamis will inbound the ball. And we're seeing a press here applied by the Letran Knights. So it is Montecillo taking on Bancale from the backcourt. They go to Clint here. Clint.
Mismatch.
Big man, Havilionar, captain versus captain. Havilionar against Escamis. Step back three. Malakas. Letran can opt to take the final shot in the first half. Jimboy has 10.
Good step up screen.
Havilionar. Balik kay Estrada. Balik kay Havilionar.
Good pass.
Pradelia. No.
Good recognition by Pau Havilionar on that last sequence. Open shot by Pradelia. You gotta commend them. They were able to fabricate the shot. Di lang na shoot. But that's basketball.
Yeah. At the half, it is a 10-point lead for the Mapúa Cardinals, 38-28. When we return, we'll tell you the story of the first half with the highlights and some numbers alongside the performances from our cheerleading squads. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 100 only on Heart of Asia.
We own the future. Kaya natin.
Martin Javier with Coach Hammer. Martin Antonio taking care of the coverage. And with us here is our best player of the game. Welcome back, Tony Inot.
Yan yung bagong luma.
Ito.
Bagong luma.
Luma na.
Nagpalit lang ng jersey.
Nagpalit lang.
Pero kung hindi parehong Tony Inot yung nakita natin doon, mas aggressive, mas physical, at mas kumpiyansado yung nakita natin kanina. Tony, nahin muna natin congratulations. Taking care of the first win today. Nung nagbalik ka dito, nanibago ka ba ng konti?
Oo, kasi nandun yung pressure eh. Kasi nga, first game ko sa season 100, sabi ko sa mga teammates ko na kailangan control natin, huwag tayo manggigil. Kasi nga, first game, yung gigil andun eh. So yun, sabi ko lang, follow the rules and follow the system.
Tony, ang dami kong naririnig at nababasa. Just off to the side. 7-point lead for Mapúa. Inot! Still nothing for Inot. And here comes Clint Escamis under a minute to go. Escamis zooming straight to the cup.
Too easy for the MVP.
Second takeaway for Tony Inot. Cometa steps into a three. Left it short, Mangubat comes away with it. Forward pass. Escamis is ahead of the pack.
Medyo kumindat pa para dito kay Clint Escamis. Bigyan ng chance makagraduate, makaaral. Now, parehas na silang nasa college, nakakatuwa.
Malayo na yung narating, ano?
Malayo na, pero malayo pa.
Malayo pa.
Pero kaya yan.
Simula ng karera nila dito sa NCAA Collegiate Game. Another steal for Mangubat. And another pass to the leading Clint Escamis.
Meron palang ganun yung Mangubat. Ang galing humanap in transition kasi sanay tayo na siya yung finisher. Laging ganun eh.
This electric backcourt combination of Mapúa. Welcome back to the coverage. At the half, it is a 10-point advantage for the Mapúa Cardinals, currently performing at center court. Right now, we have the Letran cheering squad. Diba? Hirap gayahin ang moves nila. Alright, we'll check out the highlights here of the first quarter. And right away, we saw James Humawa score the first points of the game.
Yep.
But after that, it was a personal 7-0 run for this guy, Chris Obilia.
And a lot of transition baskets for Mapúa in general. Low scoring first quarter tayo, 14-8, and 7 of those 14 for Mapúa came through fast breaks ni Chris Obilia. But towards the latter part of that quarter, mas nakaganda na yung opensa ng Letran na naitawid nila sa second quarter. But again, the defense of Mapúa was there.
Clint Escamis connecting with Lawrence Manguba at that time. Escamis had 8 points in that first half. He was 3 out of 10 though from the field, so a lot of misses for the reigning MVP. Deo Cuajao nailed a couple of those as well.
Oh yeah. A better on-ball movement para kay Deo Cuajao. He was able to hunt his shots. Nandun siya sa low wing area at sa corner, which he is very comfortable. Dahil ito, surprise yung three-pointer by Di Maano.
Both teams started to connect dito sa ating second quarter. A higher scoring
24
quarter.
24-20 quarter again won by Mapúa in that juncture. Pero ito, Jimboy Estrada, very impressive the way that he is in control, the way that he is reading the defense, taking the things that the defense gives him. Dahil yung mga mid-range jumpers medyo nawawala na yan sa laro natin dahil a lot of players who want to penetrate or shoot from free.
That's right. Ito si mid-range master Jimboy Estrada. That was Escamis nailing a 3 from the left wing. Alright, story of the first half. Let's go by the numbers here, Coach Hammer. It's a 10-point lead for the Mapúa Cardinals, but for you, what's been the advantage for them so far?
Well, number 1 points in the paint. It's right there, 14-0. Points of turnovers, 8-0. And that's, again, sinasabi ko pa ulit-ulit throughout our coverage that the lead of Mapúa was erected because they were able to make stops. Pag nakakahinto sila ng opensa ng Letran, that's another possession for them. Nakaka-atake sila right away with the horses that they have, the stallions that they have. Mas nakakatakbo tong Mapúa and they're able to finish at the ring. Kaya mataas din yung points in the paint nila.
That's right. They forced 7 turnovers on the Letran Knights and themselves, Coach Hammer, itong Mapúa, turnovers in that first half.
Saka may isa pang magandang stat dito, 10-0 pass break points for Mapúa.
Yeah. So, yan po. Kasi talaga ito yung aim ng Mapúa each game. Talagang pabilisin yung kanilang laro. And now we take a quick scan of our leading scorers so far. Javillonar, this is courtesy of 3 triples for Pau today. He's taken 5 shots. He's made 3 3-point shots already.
60% from the field, right up his average. Deo Cuajao having 4 points, Di Maano with 3 points. Sa kabila naman, Chris Obilia finally breaking out, stamping his class in this game. Clint Escamis with 2 3-pointers in the game. And Cuenco, Cyrus Cuenco, 2 ring 3-pointers ang binitawan nito dito sa first half.
That's right. Kaya 10 po dito ang abante ng Mapúa Cardinals. Mga kapuso, you've seen our shirts. Diba? Pretty much this entire week and a half of action so far in Season 100. Ito, bumili na po kayo. This is the Siglo Uno official t-shirt exclusively sold by GMA Store, www.gmastore.ph. Also worn by our courtside reporters, including our courtside reporter today, si Kayla Afable. Okay, yan po Ganda naman. Ganda ng font. Ganda ng fit. Okay, kita mo kung medyo talagang nag-weights po kayo, bagay din sa inyo, di ba? Maganda rin yung tela.
Sakto yung tela. Nasa stretch.
Nasa stretch. Pero mga kapuso, maya-maya, second half na nitong laban natin ng Mapúa Cardinals kontra Letran Knights. It should be an interesting second half. Mapúa, well, they have control right now, but we saw Letran towards the end of that second quarter, they started to home, Coach Hammer.
At saka yung offense nila are able to give them open shots. Kasi unang-una sa lahat yan yung kailangan magawa ng isang opensa na tinatakbo ng coaches. You want to fabricate open shots. Pag may mga open shots, responsibility na ng player to knock down those open shots. Okay? They have very good looks. On the flip side naman, Mapúa needs to continue running, to continue pressing on and putting pressure. Dahil sila pa lang yung nakatapat ng Letran na talagang ngat-ngatan sila. From point of attack, from inbound pa lang ngat-ngatan non-stop. 24 minutes yan in the first half. 20 minutes rather in the first half. So, tignan natin if Mapúa can sustain it and if they can control the shooting of Pau Javillonar. Kasi si Pau yung nagbibigay ng boost para dito sa kanilang koponan.
Okay, so Mapúa kontra Letran. We are a few moments away from the start of the second half. You guys are joined by Martin Javier, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio with Kayla Afable as the third member of the crew. And you guys can find us on your television screens via Heart of Asia today, online, GMA Sports PH, and NCAA Philippines. Welcome to the weekend. It's another round of action. Ito sa NCAA Season 100. And both teams sitting at 2-1 right now in the team standings. So this is a crucial game for them to create some separation from the other teams who are also starting to get into the mix, starting to get 2 wins already, 3 wins.
Saktong-sakto, Biyernes, siksikan sa 2-2 yung matatalo dyan. Tapos sa Alagua, magiging sole number 2 yung mananalo sa ball game natin.
Yeah. All right, third quarter is about to begin. Jimbo Estrada with Montesilio.
Again, good matchup, Estrada, Escamis.
Andito rin si Charles Di Maano, Pau Villonar, and Beo Quajao.
Ito yung mga gusto ko matchup. Good on good. Yung mga magagaling talaga sila. They pick up each other. 94 feet.
Di Maano hit one earlier from that spot. This time he will miss for Letran. They have Igliane, their leading scorer, Chris Hobilia with 12 points. Diego Bancale with Clint Escamis. At saka si JC Recto. Kobe Monje goes to the scorer's table. Mamaya papasok siya. Montesilio off the catch. Montesilio comes up short.
Napitin lang.
Eto na, ang Mapúa Cardinals play this one out on the half court. Igliane. Hand off for Clint. Clint stops his dribble. 7 to shoot. Hobilia atake. Chris Hobilia off the back plus the foul. Give this guy 14 points.
Finally, I love it. Chris Hobilia getting a downhill drive and talagang advantage niya yan. Si Chris Hobilia, small forward. And if you put him at the power forward, he's a very capable rebounder. And he likes to bang with the big boys.
Yeah.
Simple. But when he attacks from top of the key from the wing area, foot speed, strength and finishing, may advantage talaga siya over the other big guys. Yeah. Na hindi nag-lateral bumaback pedal. So yung buwelo niya, palakas yung arrive.
That's right.
Kanya pa offensive rebounds.
Chris Hobilia missing the free throw, but getting another try at the basket. He has 16 points now in the game. And he opens the second half with a personal 4-0 run. So, like, deja vu here for Chris Hobilia. Monje, wala.
Lunod.
Isa pa. Kobe. He is sent to the free throw line for a couple of shots. Again, Kobe Monje made the start for Letran, but just played 3 minutes and 56 seconds.
Hindi ko nga siya naramdaman ng first quarter.
Ito yung unang pasok niya ulit pagkatapos noon, Coach.
Kasi very important si Kobe Monje. Again, he's listed as a small forward, can play all the front court positions if they want to play small ball. Very athletic, shot maker, has championship experience.
Yeah.
So, malaking bagay siya dito sa team nila. Kasi silang dalawa ni Pau Villonar, Kevin Santos, tatlo ang sasandigan dito ni Coach Alan Ricardo. Kasi kung titignan mo yung bench, panay bagito eh.
Correct, yeah.
Ang may championship experience niya si Jobin. Si Titing, andun pa sa likod ng bench dahil...
Diyan ba si Manalili?
Andun. So yan yung may mga championship experience. Pero si juniors. So dito ngayon, very important is who will take on that leadership role and who will support Pau Villonar. Yun, Pau na nga yung magiging leader. Yeah. Who will support him and provide those crunch time chops. Yeah. Pagkapitpitan na kanino sila kakapit.
I actually expected those guys, Kevin Santos, Pau Villonar, at saka si Kobe Monje to really dominate for Letran.
At saka meron talaga silang meron silang minuto dun sa mga championship runs na yun.
Yeah. Diego Bancale.
Offensive foul here on Clint Escamis.
3-pointer was waved off. So Escamis is called for this foul. Mapúa though, with a commanding 16-point advantage. This Mapúa team is threatening to blow this game wide open, and a counter-offensive foul on the other side of the court. Teka lang. May Kulay tayo ng konti. Tignan natin yung nangyari dito. Oh, this was the
Ito
spray
yung
by
offensive
Clint.
foul, yung obvious.
Yeah.
Dahil ito may offensive foul ni Monte. Yung screen yun, hinawakan niya talaga. So, tingnan natin, meron pang review.
Nakabawi si Bangkale at saka si Escami sa kabila. Okay. So habang nire-review nila crew chief Glenn Cornelio to, let's go courtside again. Coming off the dugout of both teams. Nandito ngayon si Kayla Afable. Kayla, go ahead.
Though these two teams are in very different positions coming into the second half, it is definitely too early to count out the Letran Knights. In the dugout, they were reminded to strengthen and calculate their offense. The coaches have been focusing on which rotation will be most effective as they have been shaky during the last few minutes of the game, but they know that there's still enough time to make this game theirs. Back to you, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Okay, so that's the game plan right now for the Letran Knights. Are, of course, not losing hope, but Mapúa has been so good at the start of the third quarter. Correction, they're up by 13 points right now. At least, you know, that's what the scoreboard is indicating. 42-29, 8:19 to go.
So we'll see what happened here. This was after the sequence.
Oh, ito yung
kay Bangkale, yung
tinawagan.
drive.
Ayan, Montecillo and Hubili, coach.
Oh, so technical foul on Montecillo and Hubilia.
So, double tech.
Yep.
Ang tinawag dito.
Number 72, Chris Sevilla, and number 7, Net Montecillo.
Okay, so nag-cancel out lang yung dalawang tech na yun. Bola ng Mapúa Cardinals.
That counts on your personal fouls.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So important yan, lalo na kay Hubilia.
So check. Right now, Chris. Yeah, malaki yun, coach. Pangatlo ni Chris Hubilia. And Chris Hubilia will go to the bench. Hindi isusugal to ni Coach Randy. Because they have some cushion here. 13 points. Bangkale from the top. They go back to Checo, who pulls the trigger. Wala. Back Montecillo now. Surveys the floor. Gets away from the screen. Now uses the screen. Jimboy. Kay Javillionar. 5 to shoot. Montecillo. What a pass. Oh, Escamis. Denying that one.
Not the most athletic, not the strongest, but one of the smartest, if not the smartest defensive player natin. So, just at the right place at the right time. Timing it perfectly.
And Letran turns it over right before the shot clock ended.
Sobrang deceptive kasi ni Clint eh. Pagka titignan mo, parang magaan siya. Tapos, yung quickness niya kasi hindi lang one speed. He changes gears, but he gets his speed up in a hurry. Mabilis siya mag-explode.
Yeah.
Yun yung first step niya. And pagka tumiretso, buo talaga yung loob pag fuminish.
Kasi veterano na talaga itong si Clint Escamis.
Well, hindi. Yun talaga yung laro niya eh. Na he can take contact and he can dish contact.
That's right. It also helps that he added some muscle during the off-season. Di ba? Ready, makipangpanggan sa mga malalaki ang katawan sa NCAA. Hold on. It's Mapúa basketball. Ito na si Cyrus Cuenco. Recto. Gagamitin ba yung screen? Hindi. It goes to Clint Escamis. They go to the post. Nandun si Mangubat.
That's an offensive foul on Lawrence Mangubat.
Trying to escape from Jace Miller.
Yun naman, when you're posting up a smaller guy, usually if you're not able to lock him up behind you, papabor yung tawag sa mas maliit na ba?
Yeah.
Sa mas maliit na player, lalo pag nag-ward off ka. Kaya kailangan pagka-poste ka talaga i-anchor mo. Even the smaller guys, especially now, ang dami ng mga players na guards na magagagaling pumoste.
Jace Miller now. It's rookie against rookie. Wow, Recto takes it away. Recto all the way. Recto coming out of nowhere.
Good blindside trap.
And now Mapúa is ahead by 15. 3 minutes going by in the third. Letran hasn't found the answers here in the third.
Tumama sa binti.
And they turn it over. Ito natin to.
Pero blindside trap. Ganda ng sundot dito ni Cuenco. Dire-diretso. Tumingin pa.
Yung pag ganun yung help mo, kailangan fully committed ka.
Oo, kasi blindside eh. Hard run and jump lang yun eh. Basic trap.
Yeah.
Favorite.
Mangubat from the corner. And Mapúa is ahead by 18. Or make that, 18 points. 47 to 29.
Baseline screen. Going baseline. Manood Ginobili pass yung ganun eh. Merong mag-hammer screen. Papunta dun sa corner. Kaya nalibre sa pa.
Bilang tinira ni Cuenco yun. Here's the spray. Mangubat, another one. That one rimmed out.
It's important for Letran to get a good possession here to at least get a basket para ma-control ng konti yung momentum.
Recto and Miller. Tignan natin to. Cuenco sends it to the corner. Mangubat knocks it down.
Basic eh. Kasi when you get a baseline drive, usually magkakaroon ng ball screen action, swing yan. Yung big guy na isa, nandun sa top of the key, yung isang big guy naka-step in as rim protector. Pagka yung corner guy nanonood sa bola at humilp, sure ball laging libre yun. Or pag merong extra screen para flumere yung shooter na ginagawa ng Mapúa ngayon, good look lagi yan. Ay, yung Manu Ginobili pass nga dati, di ba? Yung baseline drive tapos yung hook pass sa corner. Yan yung mga Larry Fonasher, Jeff Chan, nung national team natin, dribble drive offense. Doon maraming nakukuha.
Coach, every time si Jace Miller ang nagbababa ng bola, matapos nung steal kanina, parang si Recto gigil na gigil siyang atakihin, ano? I-pressure.
Konting background pala. Ang family pala ni Jace Miller, Ilocos Norte. Nag-message yung isang uncle niya.
Ilocos Norte.
Oo, Kuya Edwin Lianes. Pamangkin pala to. Ilocos, Jibangan pala to. Doon pala yung mga pamilya. May family pala siya doon sa Ilocos. So doon yung roots. Getting recruited from Bilang Nation. Tapos doon pa.
Nasa NBTC to. Si Jace Miller. Escames. Good defense by Jace.
A little too fancy for Clint.
1 second to shoot. Pavillionar crashes to the sideline, but he's okay. He was able to stop himself. Hold on. May timeout tayo dito, courtesy of the Letran Knights. We'll be back after this.
This is our league. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Kaya tainit, kaya natin to. We own the future.
Mapúa was also in the finals, season 97.
Oh, good defense by Justin Sanchez.
And that's what he can
help
do.
Guy. Yeah, exactly. High school pa lang, yan ang laro niya.
What a pass. Adam Liwag inside. With a flex afterwards. Klaseng tropa to, Coach Hammer.
Alumni
ng Letran. Nandito, nanonood ngayon.
Ilocos Sur pala.
Ilocos Sur.
Jace Miller. Kasi yung nasa Ilocos kasi ito, mga kaibigan natin from PSC pala. Yung mga family members na watching now dyan sa Norte.
Salamat po.
Ay, mga tropa natin dyan.
Tropa. Ito naman mula sa Mapúa. Ayan. Ito, I think they're right behind us. Ito ba sila? Hindi, nasa kapila.
Yan. On the right side.
Tama. Ito ba, mga Mapúa?
Naligaw ako mag-headhunt. O, yung mga nagre-residence. Nakikita tayo dyan, yung mga nakatagong player na nagre-residence.
Dito nyo lang yan, masaspatan. Pag pumunta kayo sa field oil, di ba? Sino na kaya yung next in line sa mga team na to? Sino ba yung nare-recruit?
Alam mo, maraming balikan si Cyril Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Very good in the off-season.
Okay.
Will be playing next season.
Napakalakas ng Team B ng Mapúa ngayon. Team B, So, they have Cyril.
Letran din.
Ha?
Letran
din, marami rin.
Tsaka si Vinil, kakalipat lang, SJ Moore.
Woo! Balik
Saka,
NCAA, si SJ Moore, former Arellano high school star.
Rafi Celis All-Star yan nung high school, di ba?
Company bahay ba to?
Oo.
Yeah,
Yan yung mga wing ni Bahay nung second year yata, third year ni Jared Bahay.
Ateneo de Cebu.
Sacred Heart.
Sacred Heart.
Ay, yung adlaw sa inyong tanan, mga nagtanaw dyan sa Cebu.
Baka niya po yan, season 101. Escamis on course. This one is denied by Estrada. That's his second rejection of the game, coach.
At saka si Jimboy Estrada, ano to eh, yung ano niya, demure lang siya maglaro. Very demure.
Yeah.
Very demure. Kontrolado.
Chillax, composed, pero alam niya kung kailan siya didiin.
Pero matiin maglaro, pero hindi mo nararamdaman yung masyadong mataas yung emotion.
Okay, tama yan. Wow! And that's good. And the foul for Jimboy Estrada. So finally, he gets one to go in. Before that, he was 1 out of 7. That's a veteran move. Pinakiramdaman muna yung katawan ni Igliane before he made the sidestep.
Maganda yung contact balance talaga nito ni Jimboy Estrada. And alam natin yung pinanggalingan niyang eskwela. Of course, played for St. Clair under Coach Gino Manansala. Kaya kaibigan din natin, we were able to cover a lot of his games din when we were covering regional leagues tayong dalawa. So yung mga player na nanggagaling sa kanya, matitibay talaga. Bitoon, Junicio,
Aris Junicio.
Halyari, yung mga talagang bakbakan talaga. And Jimboy winning rookie freshman of the year and MVP in that league, winning a championship, moving on now. Kaya I mean, Coach Gino will be one of the guys who's really rooting for him. And nakikita nga natin siya pagka-games, really supporting ito rin si Jimboy.
He has created another basketball star, because those guys, Bitoon, Junicio, went on to become
madami yan, bro.
Stars in the different leagues, right?
Tsaka si Clarito. I think si Jonard De Ocampo naman.
De Ocampo. Jonard Clarito.
Kasi pare-parehas ng tema nung laro.
Junicio nasa pros na rin yan. Alright, 47-33. Letran has come into this lead. Estrada.
Good pass.
Wow! Connects from long distance.
And this is the game of Deo Cuacao. When he started in Espanya, ganyan yung laro niya. Merong taga-atake na rin sa bando, kick out sa kanya. Papiso-piso sa corner. Efficient siya, di niya kailangan mag-dribble. Ngayon, pangatlong midfield goal na niya. Saka ang ganda nun pick and roll action.
Coach, yung unang dalawa, kita ko lang kanina, unang dalawa ni Deo Cuacao, 2 puntos tinawag, stepping. So ito officially ang kanyang unang tres.
And it really elevates his game.
Yeah.
Kasi ito yung laro ni Deo Cuacao na unang pilit dun sa mga baskets niya. Mas na-amplify na, magaling dumipensa, shooter, shot maker, marunong magbasa, marunong mag-locate ng mga spots niya.
Kasi komportable yung position niya. Yeah. Here's Letran again. Was once an 18-point lead, is down to 11. And it stays with the white shirts here with a lot of time to work with.
Pero now getting a little bit more traction on offense. So we'll see paano yung counter punch dito ng Mapúa. Wala, pinasok na nila yung isa sa magandang nilalaro ngayon. Might be pinakamaganda yung nilalaro for them na si Crisobilla.
16 points, re-entering the game with those 3 fouls. So he has to be careful not to pick up the 4th. Pero si Jimboy Estrada.
Pin down.
Estrada hounded by Escamis. Look at that defensive Clint. Abilionar pulling the trigger. Off to the left. Miller, the offensive rebound. Back to Jace. Jace will attack. Jace forced that one. And it goes to the other side. Mapúa gets a stop.
Kasi after that breakout game by Jace Miller, medyo check na siya na when he goes to his right, and he will really look for a drop pass in traffic. Medyo nag-check na siya. Multiple times that he penetrated. Next step in, tapos may nag-drop, mabilis yung dropper.
Dito na masusubukan si Jace Miller kasi ngayon
Wala na
may phone na
surprise.
tinawag. Na-scout na siya.
May binigay ka ng tape eh.
Oo.
Ngayon, dahil napapanood tayo sa Facebook, sa YouTube, sa X.
Madaming film, madaming
film.
reference yung mga coaches natin. Habonete.
Saka ginagawang chichirya ng mga coaches natin ng game film. Talagang kahit nagda-drive, minsan white noise nila yan, that yung mga habits ng mga players and how they do their
I don't want to bring it up, Coach, but that's what EAC did to San Beda last time out.
Definitely. Everything
They did a lot of film work.
Film prep, and you gotta tip your hat din kay Coach Gerson Cabilde. Na they outwork, out-effort, and they outmade shots.
That's right.
By San Beda.
47-36.
Hindi nila sinunod yung mga tira nila eh. Totoo naman eh.
That's true. That's
diba?
true. Ayan na. Chill.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to the action here. Jim Boy. Over to the other side. Close defense by Cuenco. Wow, kumalog.
Difficult shot for Deo Cuajao. It's interesting, hindi nila pinifeed on the post si Pau Havillonar. Multiple possessions that he is anchored on the block, that he can make a read or they can fabricate touches through him. Hindi nila pinupuntahan.
Escamis. Di Descarte. Eye to eye with Jimboy Estrada.
Slideshow.
Clint. Mangubat. Got it! Lawrence Mangubat with another three.
Basic read of the white roller. Umangat lang si Mangubat. Mangubat ready to shoot every time eh. Masyadong nag-relax yung depensa ni Jace Miller.
Pangatlong tres ni Lawrence Mangubat.
This is what they need to do.
Habillionar against Habonete. Short hook. Kapos lang. Save to the wrong man. Habonete gets it. Kaka-3 puntos lang. Ito na ang Mapúa.
So same play to. Same play. They want a screen and roll action.
Mangubat pupunta sa pwesto. Escamis will facilitate. Hobilla runs into a wall and he will be called for steps.
Di nakita ni Chris Villa on that short roll. Nung nag-rotate, libre yung kabilang corner.
Timeout tayo dito. Coach Randy will call this one. They're up by 14.
The sky is the limit. Tara na, masama-sama. Dahil together, we own the future.
Mengi from the corner. Nope. Inot. Biding. Top meta for the finish.
Forcing another turnover and a transition layup. Highlight yun, hindi na binaba. Dampot, angat agad.
And another takeaway. Inot. Full header seam.
Nato ini, kaya na ini. Kaya na ko ni. Kabaen ang day-day-boy.
Welcome, representative of Emilio Aguinaldo College, Dr. Lorenzo. I'm
Was
assuming
very happy with that win. Very happy with that win.
that was a historic win, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Ayan, Sir Dax Castellano, Mancom rep naman ng De La Salle.
And another
College of
happy
St.
camper.
Philip.
4-0 to start the season.
Perfect start.
Yep.
Oh, Sir Paul Supan.
Got
also
their first
happy.
win. Got their first win.
Oh, yeah.
Tinanong ako ng uncle ko, bakit gusto mo yung JRU? Sinabi ko nga sa kanya yung reasoning na, bawat possession kasi sa kanila, parang yun na yung huling possession.
True.
Ramdam ko na parang pag natalo sila, yun na yung last chance nila eh.
Yeah.
So, it makes you embrace the college game more.
Parang sinasakripisyo nila lahat.
Oo. Yun lang naman yung hihingin mo sa mga players mo eh, di ba? Just like how Mapúa is playing right now.
That's right.
High percentage basketball, they're sacrificing their body and they're sticking to the game plan.
Watch out for JRU, Coach Louie has found the right combination there.
At saka na-shoot yung mga tiro nila na shoot na eh.
Yeah.
Tsaka bumabalik na yung hierarchy na, pumick up na yung laro ni Medina. Pumick up na yung laro ni Giab. Kasi mahirap pag si Giab lang yung pumipick up.
Si Mr. Ora yan.
Pwede siya rin bukas.
Ay!
Doon ako upo. Kaman ko. Upo ako.
Abangan niyo po yan. Nakagawan dito ang Letran. Cyrus Cuenco. Didiskarte para sa Mapúa. Mangubat stops. Takes his time. Mendes lang mula sa free throw line. May foul tayo sa ilalim.
Masyado nang malalim si Chris Villa pagka ganun. For guys like Chris Villa, yung mga madudulas parang palos, kailangan na early workan mo na kasi if they get a full head of steam, not only on attacks, pero pag offensive rebounds, kasi habit niya to crash boards, you have to cross-check him. Kailangan hindi mo bibigyan Aangkoran mo na sa dibdib kasi he would get in that shaded area.
Yeah. Lalo siya, mas mabilis siya sa'yo. He'll go around you.
Kaya nga, ang taas na expectations natin sa kanya
Yeah.
Kasi nakita na natin Hindi biro yung mga kaagawan niya ng rebound. Blue chippers kasama siya dun
That's true. Ang lalaki nun. Kagate. Luis Pablo. Apex pa yung ibang team nun. Jubilia averaged 20 and 12 in his lone season with the Red Caps.
And multiple highlight dunks.
Multiple, dunks as well.
Ganda ng coverage natin. Nung juniors.
Yeah. That was season 98, if you guys are wondering. 5 to shoot for Estrada.
Top shot.
Yeah, Jim Boy will now have to
earn those 2 shots.
Take over Coach Hammer. Dahil itong Letran, nabablaan ko na sa Obensa.
Yun lang, 4th personal foul ni Chris Jubilia.
That's huge for Mapúa.
Third quarter tayo, 1 minute.
Ito yung sinasabi natin na dapat niyang iwasan kanina lamang because he re-entered the game. Meron na siyang 3 fouls.
Saka yung
sumugal si Coach Randy.
Yung technical kanina, mabigat.
Oh, yeah.
Yung double technical sa kanila ni Montesillo.
Personal foul yun Yeah. So, Jim Boy nails the first. Edward Ryan ang pumalit kay Jubilia. Isa pang athletic big naman.
Interesting hindi siya naka-face mask ngayon.
Sino?
Si Edward Ryan.
Edward Ryan.
Naka-face mask siya. If I'm not mistaken, siya yung naka-face mask in their previous game.
Athletic yan. Kita mo yan. Pass the length.
Haba din. Parang si Bonnie nung pagka-graduate na kayo. Kaso mas malaman si Warren nung pag-angat niya ng seniors.
Cuenco handles. Cuenco leaves it for Abonete, who scores down the middle.
Galing na magbasa nito. Yung Cuenco sa Escamis. Kita mo, di na nga niya kailangan ni Cage. 3 tao yung nakapalibot sa kanya. Medyo nag-minor lang ng konti. Drop pass on the back. Good read din. Hunting down the roller.
Montesillo. Sa parimitangan. What a strip. Mangubad.
Yun lang, penalty pa.
Taking that away. How about the strip from the rookie? Lawrence Mangubad.
Ang NCAA, larong mama. Larong mama, hindi ka pwedeng pawarti-warti dito pagkahawak mo yung bola. Ito, yung paghinto niya, kita mo, 5 tao nakapalibot. So, delay roll lang. Pag tumama yung tao, attract the defense, and then if you're delaying, drop pass will be there, floater, if and dunks, mga libre yan lagi.
Ito si Cyrus Cuenco, you're right. Ito hindi natin masyado pinag-uusapan para sa Mapúa, but he has grown a lot in just a season and a half,
And nag-move up siya dun sa pecking order with Paulo Hernandez playing really well in the pros, by the way.
That's right.
Moving on. Aakyat siya. He is now the secondary attacker and shot creator on the half court. Lawrence Mangubad will be taking on the role na 6-man scorer coming off the bench. Siya yung third guard. You need that Peter Rosillo type na ginagawa ni Jeco Bangkali. Kasi yun yung dynamic nila So kailangan may isa kang stable. Yun yung Bangkali ngayon. Tapos may 2 kang attacker na naghahalininan. Si Clint hindi napapagod. So pwedeng magsabay silang 2 ni Cuenco. And on the flip side, they can defend multiple positions. Despite being a little bit smaller, pero kaya nilang makipag-kiskisan.
About a second difference between the shot and the game
Sa
clock.
pangmahaba. Conception.
Pinasok ni Coach Randy, pangbantay dito kay Jim Boy. Nalagpasan ni Estrada.
Body contact.
And again, another take by Jim Boy. He will head to the line for a couple of shots.
Isa pa to si Jim Boy Estrada. Kita mo, very deceptive yung quickness niya. Kasi he won't blow by you. He would size you up, use angles. Kita mo, very nonchalant swim action. Pag sumundot ka, kasi pwede niyang iswim yung kamay That's a legal move in basketball, hindi siya hawi. So, hand movement, napasok niya yung left leg niya, dire-diretso downhill. Those are very subtle moves. Hindi mo kailangan mag-jab fake, mag-crossover. Pag panoorin nila si Jim Boy Estrada, he only knows how to use angles at saka potent yung medium range jumpers na. So, nire-respeto siya ngayon ng defensive player. Hindi alam kung kailan po pull up, sasayawan. So, pag dumadown, ang lakas pa ng katawan. So, tumatalbog din yung mga bantay sa kanya.
Yan, daming marami po tayong slow-mo nito ni Jim Boy Estrada. If you guys want to watch his moves.
Aral na to kay Coach Boyet. Naglaro kay Coach Boyet sa regional Yan ang number 1 scorer.
Okay. Alam na pala yun ni Coach Boyet. Concepcion getting just a few seconds on the court. Balik dito si Bangkale. Uy, nakawala si Recto! JC, touchdown!
Yun lang, miscommunication on that press by Letran. Yun din ang nangyari sa kanila in their first loss of the season. Yung
Estrada heave.
tatrap, tapos mabubuta sa press break.
Costly mistake by the Knights because that enables Mapúa to grab a 15-point lead and they'll carry this one going into the fourth quarter. That's the final chapter of this game. Ibigay po natin yan sa pagbabalik natin sa NCAA Season 100.
This is a moment, sa puso mo, the sky is the limit.
Simula kanina, tinatry talaga niya. Tinatry niyang buhatin yung team. Pero ngayon pa lang siya nakakakuha ng break.
Tagle missing. Guadagna. Oh, fakes the three! Mac Guadagna! And the LPU fans are coming alive as the Pirates are making a run here in the second period. Sanbera calls a timeout. Oh! You were just talking about it. Guadagna. Wow! And now, Barba and Guadagna breathing life into this LPU Pirates squad.
Hindi lang sa basketball, in life.
Sanbeda was up by 20 points moments ago, 31-11. Guadagna pulls up. Baclon, Guadagna.
Balik sa ating laban kanina. Tropa cam. Ngayon, cutie cam naman. Siyempre, we have the cute faces from our Intramuros schools watching inside the venue. What? Yeah, cuties all around. If you see your face on the screen, please smile and wave hi. Diba? Ito yung mga... Uy, kilala natin to. Oo nga. Sino pinapanood niyan? Okay.
Tatanungin natin mamaya. Tatanungin natin, bakit sila nanonood dito? Kailangan natin ng confirmation.
Fourth quarter begins.
Important dito, Martin, yung first 3 minutes ng fourth quarter. Kung paano didiin itong Letran. Kasi they need to make a quick run here to make this lead manageable.
Yeah.
May baba mo to ng 10 points in the first 3 minutes, you're in striking distance.
Yeah, we're looking for a haymaker from Letran to get back into the mix. This is the battle of Intramuros between Letran and Mapúa. Jimboy scores on the break.
Jump stop. Tira. Sobrang simple, sobrang effective. I am now a big fan of Jimboy Estrada.
Yeah. This guy, kahit struggling from the field,
kasi
still
iba,
composed.
Iba pre, pag pinanonood mo siya, pero yung mahirap na layup ni JC Recto. Nakatingin sa lapag, lumayup na shoot.
Yeah.
Pero yung mga going back to Jimboy Estrada, kasi pag pinanood mo siya sa TV, iba eh.
Yeah.
The way that, when you watch him live and the way that he maximizes his space, yun lang, nabati.
Throws it away that time with a minute gone. So, tingnan muna natin to. A steal from Kuahao. Giving it to Estrada.
Contact, jump stop. Jalen Bronson, diba? Ganun maglaro.
Ito naman yung setup. Escamis to Recto. Difficult scoop.
Gagamitin ko sana reference with si Richmond kasi pinanonood ko yung mga highlights. Hindi nakilala ng mga bata. Sabi mo nga, may mga Gen out pa na tayo na. Kaya Jalen Bronson na yung
star yun ng Sacramento Kings.
Kasi ganun jump stop, poste, ganun maglaro eh.
Naging all-star siya dahil doon
Saka scorer 20 a game.
Yeah, that's right. Ito na si Estrada.
Saka tight yung handle nito, no? Tight yung handle.
Tight, yeah. Montesilio. Firing it short.
Ito ang kailangan gawin ng Mapúa. Kasi when they were methodically attacking the screen and roll action, doon sila nakakuha ng maraming puntos. Pero pag nagmadali sila dyan, nakakangat nga din yung lamang nila ng Letran.
Floater, pasok para kay Cyrus Cuento. Timeout on the floor, Letran. Down by 17, Mapúa extends. Coach Allen has seen enough.
Sky is the limit, tara na, masama-sama, dahil together we own the future.
Huwag kayong matakot tumanggap ng bola at trabahuhin natin ang biyaya. Yan muna mula sa panig ng Arellano Chiefs, Martin and Mapúa.
Maraming salamat, Lysel Galpo.
Yun na nga.
Katulad nung second quarter natin.
Yun na nga.
So let's see. Dapat dito umatake ang Arellano. Oh, Basti Valencia. What a fadeaway. Going downhill.
Inside the Philadelphia Oil Center. There you go. There's my voice. Okay. So nasa timeout tayo ngayon. Let's use this opportunity to go courtside. Ito yung fourth quarter report ni Kayla Afable. Kayla, go ahead.
Hustle, heart, and intellectuality. That is what the Cardinals are aiming to bring into this fourth quarter. With less than 10 minutes left, it's anyone's game, so they have to make sure that they work just as hard as they did in the beginning. When I spoke to JC Recto, he told me that they cannot be complacent at any point in the game. He added that at the end of the day, Letran is still a champion team and they have a lot of players capable of stepping up. Now, the Cardinals need to keep executing in order to turn their momentum into a win. Back to you, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Thank you, Kayla. And that's exactly what's going on here for Mapúa. They're showing us a lot of passion here and they're not stopping with their plays. They're still relentless in this game. Hanggang dulo to para sa Mapúa Cardinals. They maintain their big lead, 59-42. Habilionar got hit. We'll see what happened. Here's the float.
Inadvertent elbow. Dahil nakataas yung kamay ni Recto at pataas siya. So kasi makikita mo kung sadya, merong swing pa pa. Nakataas yung dalawang kamay. Pasalubong lang yung pag-angat niya sa pagbaba nila.
Okay.
Yun yung nakita ko. Pero iba yung bad. Tingnan natin kung i-review ito ng mga officials natin.
I was looking for the contact dun sa likod ng ulo ni Pau. It looks like
yung elbow, yung inside ng elbow ni Recto. Nakataas yung kamay pababa. So, good thing I'm not a referee.
2 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Nire-review to ni crew chief Glenn Cornelio.
You don't want turnovers, you don't want more shots, you don't want better angle.
Different angle, coach.
Ito,
on the rebound.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, okay.
Hindi, going for the ball naman si Cuenco.
Ito. Oh, yeah.
It might be an effort. Kasi pag may intent, makikita swing pababa.
So I don't think it's gonna be, upgraded, Coach Hammer. But, again, we're not the officials, so...
Regular foul. Oh, wow.
Wow, they upgraded it.
Better call, better judgment by our officials.
It's a like foul at number 7.
Si Habonete. Coach, it wasn't on the recto. It was Habonete. It was on the top. Dito sa likod.
Akala ko si Recto. Kasi yun yung tinitignan natin. Isa pa to, isa pang replay.
Panoorin mo itong taas ng pangalan ni Habilionar. Hindi yan natawagan eh. Habonete. Ayun, yung top na yun, Coach Hammer. Yung reach niya.
Kaya si Ref Cornelio yung tumawag. Sharp eyes. Di natin nakita yung vantage point. Great job by our officiating crew. Kita mo kasi tayo tinitignan natin yung play on ball eh.
Yeah.
Meron palang help side karate chop.
Okay. Pau unable to take advantage. We got some very passionate fans right behind us. 2 misses from Habilionar.
Parang kailangan ng lozenges nun pagkatapos ng laro. Masakit sa lalamunan yung tili na gano'n. Baka speaking voice na yun. Okay, back to the ball game.
Bola ng Letran Knights. First 2 free throws plus possession. Nat Montesilio. This is rookie versus rookie at the point. Jimboy. Estrada. Wala. Abonete secures.
Predictable na yung nagiging opensa ngayon ng Letran. Di na umigot yung bola. One possession, one shot sila dito.
Uy, Recto. Sends it out to Clint. Clint has 10. Clint, didiscarte. Escames, short pass.
Good pass.
Mangubat for 3. Left it short. Got it back. Pulling the trigger again. Kaboom!
And he found his niche.
dito sa team na to, he's now their designated shooter and scorer coming off the bench. And he provides a lot of defensive intensity because he 20 points.
A 2-decade lead by the Mapúa Cardinals. Lawrence Mangubat, how about this? Tracking it down, long board goes to him. Money spot from the corner. Coach Hammer, paborito ni Lawrence Mangubat.
Yep.
Okay, let's check. Lawrence Mangubat has 13 points. That is his 4th triple of the game. Importante yun to give them the 20-point lead. CJ Delfino is back on the court for Letran. So
they need energy.
Smaller lineup, coach.
Yep. Need a lot of energy talaga.
And this is a test and a game they can learn from. Look at the numbers of Jimboy Estrada. 11-6-5 with 3 blocks. But again, he needed more. And he needed more help. Recto. Uy, di na baba.
Mamadali dito yung Mapúa. Ang laki ng lamang nila. Nagmamadali sila dito, ha?
Delfino splits it. Estrada off the spin. Pass inside to Nunag. Nunag is blanketed by 2 defenders. It sticks with Letran with 11. Life has been hard on the offensive end for the Letran Knights.
And
only 27%, coach.
Oh, gotta give credit where credit is due. Talagang suffocating din yung defense dito ng Mapúa. They're communicating. They know their defensive rules. They know that they need to have active hand style pesky to mga guards ng Letran.
You're right. That's a perfect way to describe it. And the peskiness lumabas dun sa play na yon. Hindi makalusot si Delfino at saka si Estrada. 2 to work with.
So dito may warning at kinakausap ni referee Glenn Cornelio kasi after the action medyo may konting pabaon na chicken wings.
Chicken wings.
Si Delfino. Sarap yan, Friday.
Sarap. Friday na?
Oo. Habang nagre-relax, nanonood ng mga previous games natin. Pero para mahirap kumain, mapapabilis yung kain mo. Shot clock violation dito.
Lalo kapag kapit na kapit ka. Turnover for Letran and Mapúa has fully taken over in this one. They've sucked the life out of this Letran team, Coach Hammer. Ito si JC Recto. Foul away from the ball. 6:22 to go. Delfino ang tatawagan. Is keeping an eye on Clint Escamis and kept him out of bounds. Ito si Lawrence Mangubat. Mangubat! All air. But he has the freedom now to operate, Coach Hammer, with less pressure in the stretch.
But you just need to play through percentages. You gotta milk the clock.
Yeah.
Huwag ka magmadali. 20-point lead. You have a few things to do to give away big leads.
Oh, they needed that. Montecillo draining it from the outside. I think they'll count it. And there's a foul underneath.
Yeah. So on that box out, counted yung tres dahil sabay yung release and si Nunag will be called. So this is the 3. So nakita mo yung gagawin dito ni Nunag. Box out lang daw. Nakita ko siya sabi sa referee, box out lang. Judo hip. Grabe yun. Pero it's part of the jockeying for position.
Yeah, it happens.
And then it's a foul.
Si Lawrence Mangubat kasi 5'10" yung kalaban niya. Chris Hubilia will take off. Hubilia has 18 points. We are calling it a career high for Chris. This is not his career high if isasama mo yung juniors numbers niya. A career high in the seniors division for sure. Battle for the board. ball goes back to Mapúa. How about Chris Hubilia here? Siya yung nagbaba, siya yung nagtawid. Dire-diretso na para kay Hubilia. So, Jimboy Estrada, things are getting chippy here in the fourth quarter. You know, Mapúa has the advantage here, 19-point advantage. Yung Letran kasi sinusubukan nila eh.
No.
Diba?
Ano talaga yan? You have to make plays, you have to make runs, and you will be a little bit more physical. You want to force turnovers, you want to force them for bad shots, you want more possessions.
Montecillo!
Oh, there you go.
Down to 17. Halfway through the fourth quarter. Ball pressure applied by the Letran Knights. Recto. Uy, nabitawan lang. Linunag.
Additional rebound.
Kanina yan? Kay JR?
Kay JR.
Okay.
Huwag ka nang gumano.
Pista mo.
Tatamaan ka pa eh.
Doon lang sa gitna siya.
Oo eh.
47-64. Look at the trap. Escamis. Pero si Hubilia, nakapikan.
Oh, no call there. Cross the arm tapit.
Here comes Letran. Go. On top. They swing it to the left side. Delfino for three. A little bit too strong. Hubilia secures it. And this is going to be a personal on Nat Montecillo. I'll also check. With that board, Coach Hammer, Hubilia now has a double-double.
18 and 10. Finally, this is the Chris Hubilia that we know.
Yeah, precisely.
Needed a little bit of time to adjust, but good. Very good recruit.
He needed this game, Coach. Spray, clean, corner. Cuenco, Hubilia, dadagdagan. Here comes Estrada. Jimboy is on the move. They go to Nunag again, who has been shaky with the basketball, and he throws it away.
Another turnover for Letran.
Look at this. Hubilia, before this, he was averaging 8.3 points per game. Today, he has his career high of 18 points playing for the Mapúa Cardinals.
Strong right, go right. Basta papuntang kanan, nakabuelo yan.
Ito ulit siya. Bounce pass. Recto. Uy, takas lang. Delfino di diskarte. Hang time. To CJ. He service goes around Clint. That's called on Clint Escamis. Yung pabitin ni CJ Delfino, nakikita ko yun sa mga reels eh. Mga talagang fearless, kukuhanin pa yung contact, di ba?
Pero iba dito eh.
Oo, yan.
Iba na pag meron ng game plan.
That's right.
Pag may pick and roll action na, pag may help side tag na. So, yung magiging adjustment din yan ni CJ Delfino. Iba kasi pag sa open court eh. Open court yung laro. Pero ito, ayan, half court. Meron ka ng mga kailangang basahin.
Look at the rebound. Pero may tapik pababa. They'll review this. Late addition si CJ, no? Dito sa lineup ng Letran Knights. So,
pero ready maglaro yan.
Oh, yeah.
Yan yung mga rec league, yung legends talaga.
True.
Kilala na rin sila ng mga kabataan pagdating sa social media.
Ganyan yung kino-comment nila eh. Diba? Here's JC Recto. Hubilia, will he reach 20 points? Maigse. Another board for him and he will throw it out. Mapúa has the time on their side. Cuenco.
Defensive foul. Oh.
That's gonna be on Cyrus.
Yeah.
So Cyrus Cuenco will be called for this one. Mapúa in the penalty already. So with 2:59 to go, this is actually the ideal situation for Letran. Kasi ayaw nila, syempre, may lumipas na oras. They can play the free throw line game. Ba yung tawag ng marker natin? Sharik. Jimboy Estrada. Estrada now with 12 points in the game.
A big fan ni Kuya Maki Makabagdal saka Ate AF. Big fans of the Zeric Estrada. Jimboy Estrada. Jimboy. Inaabangan nila to na after nung na-recruit.
Kasi we've seen some of the games, of course, in the preseason. Na talaga siya yung go-to guy ng Letran, ano?
Willing scorer. Yeah. May mga pieces sila dito. Malaking bagay lang yung injury ni Titing Manalili. Kasi he is the... This engine is built for him. Ang program.
Recto follow-up. Wala pa rin. Here comes Letran. Montesilio all the way. Not Montesilio. Trimming the lead to 13. May oras pa tayo. 2.5 to go.
Tagal pa nito.
Letran.
Ang magpapahabol lang naman dyan, turnovers, bad fouls, bad shots.
Yeah.
Tatlo lang yan.
Si Clint will met some clock here. Clint Escamis. Cuenco. Kabow! Cyrus Cuenco with 12 points. Third triple across his name. More importantly, he puts this game to bed. 67-51 in favor of Mapúa.
Sama-sama, dahil together we own the future. This is our league. This is our moment.
Ano doon? Right of the jump ball.
King Gortiza off
Eto
the
na.
screen.
Iyon
He
naman.
knocks it down. Wasting no time to make his presence felt.
As expected para dito kay King Gortiza.
Ongotan. Pull-up jumper is off. Here comes Harvey Pagsanhan.
Ayun na naman si
What a
Gortiza on the
pass.
fast break.
Gortiza!
Balik sa ating laban, extra pass coming from Clint, showing the unselfishness.
Basic.
Di ba mas maganda yung position ng Cuenco?
Simple lang yun. Nagkaroon ng breakdown sa defense, dribbling into the lane, strong side help, si Montesilio. Matatakam eh. Talagang kailangan mo i-shrink the defense kasi pwede umatake si Escamis. Strong side help, strong side shooter, nakatama na ng 3 points sa dalawa si Cuenco kanina. Yeah, knock it down.
Yeah. That's it. Great breakdown, Coach Hammer. Smile cam tayo. Para di sila nakangiti. Oh, ito. Sa selfie, ngingiti ba? Hindi rin. Ayaw rin nilang ngumiti. Panay dead pa tayo. Ayun, kamiti na ng huli. 67-51. We are entering the final 2 minutes of this game. Mapúa ahead comfortably. And Letran, this is
a lot of makeable shots between this and Letran dito.
This is a learning game for the boys of Coach Alan Ricardo.
You gotta take those hits. Ganun talaga eh. Ganyan talaga ang basketball eh. It's a process. Pero ang kagandahan pa rin dito, you have a handful of games pa to adjust. Knowing Coach Allen, he will go back to the drawing board, look at the things that they need to adjust, as any coach would do, and improve with their team. Kasi you got pieces eh. You got solid point guards, you have a shooter in Quahao, you have a shot creator in Estrada, you have scrappy big guys. Yeah. You have one of the best big men in the NCAA right now in Pau Havillonar. So question mark is how would they be able to integrate him in their offense? Kasi even in high school, perimeter-based ang Squires eh.
Correct.
So ngayon, meron ka isang pwedeng maging dominant na big guy that can score all the back on the basket, can be a roller, can be a popper, multifaceted na big guy. Paano mo siya i-integrate ngayon dun sa opensa? And this is Kobe Monhe, who is trying to find this niche in this squad.
Sige.
Yun yung mga, may mga pieces kasi ang Letran. Kaya we'll see how these pieces will be able to fit in the coming games.
And Coach, you cannot underutilize Monje and Javillonar. And speaking of Javillonar, Igliane and Pau getting into it. More players getting involved. Okay. Our referees getting in the middle.
And our bouncers.
And our bouncers, yeah. Quick to react. To de-escalate the situation.
Dahil mas naging, kung chippy yung third quarter, naging chippier yung fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, the physicality was heightened. A lot of bang-bang calls. Wala. Pinapabayaan maglaro yung mga players. And players were reacting, but good thing that the referees are still in control of this ball game. Ganun naman yan eh. Emotions.
And again, I think we go back to Kayla's report earlier. This is the physicality of the Mapúa Cardinals. They're used to this type of basketball. Again, physical, pero tamang physicality.
Both of them. Joustling, like offensive and defensive linemen on that line of scrimmage yung dalawa.
Yeah, that's some American football action, Coach.
Hawakan eh. Kapit tayo kay Jesus, huwag sa kalaban.
Oo nga eh. Kagulat yung gitgita nila doon, Coach. Sige, we have to see
both of them swung.
Yeah,
First,
contact,
two, clipping, swinging.
Third.
Sweet nothings on a Friday. At ang kagandahan yan, unang araw pa lang to ng weekend schedule natin.
This is our welcome to the weekend.
Yep, double header bukas, double header on Sunday.
Nak.
Pitpitan kung pitpitan eh.
Magaganda yung games natin sa weekend. So, panoorin niyo po yan. We have Saturday and Sunday.
I mean, pwede lang dun sa CSB, EAC, sa EAC San Beta game. It's competitive. And then this one, the score wouldn't indicate, it wouldn't indicate, but the shots were there for both squads. Eh. Mas marami na shoot talaga itong Mapúa. And yung mga tira na Letran, luluwa na.
Pero na to, learning sa kanila to. Yeah. They faced, a very experienced Mapúa team. Very experienced and also a determined Mapúa team.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business. Kita natin kanina, ang title kay Clint, Redemption Season. That's
and he brought friends with him. Chris Subilla, Lobang Ubat,
who are starting to adjust here in the college game.
Oo, pero ang pinakamalaki na nilalaro talaga sa kanila, unsung hero itong si Igliane. Mark Igliane has been solid for their squad.
Mark Igliane, double technical foul. Number 18,
we have our
Jacob Magale, number 26.
Second double tech
Tariq Estrada
of the game.
The Cardinals are now in the penalty.
Okay.
Okay, ano nangyari? So may mag-free throw pa ba? Okay, so mag-free throw si Javillonar off that foul ni Igliane. Double text for Jimboy and Jeco. Sila pa yung na-text ka. Nakiusyoso ka na. Kaya dapat talaga wag kang makikiusyoso eh pag may mga ganyan.
Ikaw tuloy napatawan.
Oo eh.
Pau missed 2 in the previous trip. He will make this one. He is in double figures with 10 points. A solid follow-up. But if you ask Pau right now, sasabihin niya sa'yo, Kuya, I feel like I could have done more.
Mas gusto niya manalo.
Tama. 2 for 2. 12-point advantage. A minute and 36. Coach Randy will call for a timeout.
This is a moment. Sa puso mo. The sky is the limit. Tara na. Masama-sama. Dahil together. We own the future.
And Monje with a deflection. Ito na si Monje. Monje with a finish.
Ganda na ang defense ni Monje.
Coach, as we see this move by Kobe Monje.
Balik sa ating laban, Mancom representative of Mapúa University, Sir Melchor Divina. Hindi ko makita kong masaya si Sir Melchor. Ano niya yan? Default
Stoic lang yan.
Stoic. At syempre, ang chairman ng Management Committee of Season 100, we have Sir Hercules Calianta of the Lyceum of the Philippines University, the host school for this season.
Narinig ko may powerlifting daw na demonstration sport. Tsaka yung magre-referee.
Naku, baka siya. Sir Peter Gaico from Arellano University this time. Right behind him, Attorney Jonas Cabochan from San Pedro University. Thank you for joining us here, gentlemen. Okay. 67-55. Igliane, Havillonar at it again, but we will resume play. Trigger by Clint. Ooh, so Letran forces the turnover. Big play. Dahil walang oras. Diba? Delfino the trigger. Jimboy needs to go quickly. Estrada, yes! Turn around off the bank. Letran is within 10.
Haba pa to.
A minute and a half. Ooh, that's a foul on Delfino. So free throws coming up for Jeco Bancale. I think this move.
That's a tough shot by Estrada. Pero good on good eh. The whole second half sila dalawang magkapantayan. Di naman halos pinalitan si Estrada. Tsaka si Escamis nakapagpahinga ng bahagya.
Pero ito si Jimboy Estrada. That was a difficult angle, coach. Off the fade. 17 points for Estrada. Bancale misses the first. Okay, check out the numbers of here of Estrada. 17 points, 8 rebounds,
6 assists,
6 times. May tatlong block pa. And that's despite struggling from the field. Okay. Jeco Bancale. 1 out of 2. 11-point lead for Mapúa. Now Letran cannot afford to waste time. Ooh, miscommunication. Delfino.
Simple rules, primary offense go challenge, run corners, shooters and lead guards. Big guys will run to the elbow for either a double high screen or a switching screen.
Nakahanap ng pang-press big doon ang Mapúa. It was Igliane making the catch. And then handing it off to Clint, who got fouled. And Escamis can add on to his total. He only has 8 points with 5 boards and 6 assists. A steal and 2 blocks. Clint knocking down the first, no problem.
But kilala natin si Clint eh. Pareha sila ni Pao Villonar. The win is more important than the numbers. I mean, these guys have been contenders, have won championships here in the NCAA. Clint's juniors, si Pao si seniors, and the most important part for these guys, especially in their leadership roles ngayon, is bringing wins, W's. The only stat that matters.
Yeah, yun nga. As long as we're winning, I'm good. Yun ang siguro nasa isip nila. 2 out of 2 for Clint. Ito si CJ Delfino. 70-57 with 70 seconds left. And there's a battle of Intramuros. Unang pagkikita ng dalawang teams natin. They still have a face-off in the second round. Catch and shoot. Wow! Off the bank again for Jimboy Estrada, who now has 19 points in the game. Jimboy doing the hard carry for Letran. 8 is down to 11. Escamis, 3 defenders on him. Escamis, wow! Making a pass to Bancale, who was waiting at midcourt.
Patrick Mahomes pass, scrambling on the pocket. Tightrope yun, no? I like that.
Was that an off-script throw?
Yun talaga ang off-script throw. Na-pressure na sa baseline.
And Clint Escamis, again, it's hard to pressure this guy. He's too mature, too composed already.
MVP.
MVP.
And the line shooting 2 free throws, Clint
Kaya si Coach Randy nakakahinga ng malalim whenever he's on the court and whenever the other team
At saka
is pressuring them.
Hindi lang siya point of attack sa offensa. Pati sa depensa.
Offensa rin. He was guarding Jimboy. At some stretches, yeah.
Throwback player tong dalawang to.
Yeah.
Yung best player mo offensively tsaka defensively. Hindi specialist eh.
And Clint Escamis just dealing damage here from the line. 4 out of 4 in his last 2 trips. Delfino. Drop off. Monhe. Fouled. We have to see it again because it was unclear to me why he changed his angle that time, Coach.
Great footsteps.
So Kobe going to the line nonetheless. 46 and 4 to go. 46 and change to go here in the game.
Si Kobe this game.
Yeah. One of the few missing links for Letran today.
Looking like a shell of himself. Kasi mahusay ito eh. Mahusay talaga ito sa Monhe.
And this is also a double-double threat for Letran. Hinahanap pa natin dito, Coach, yung... kasi in the previous 2 games, Letran has relied on the production of Jace Miller as well, who was scouted very well by the Mapúa Cardinals. Uy! Mancali falling down. The save by Javi Leonard. The track down by the Cardinals. And here we go. Concepcion with some final touches.
And everybody enjoyed that layup by Concepcion of the press break.
Monhe, wala. And with a 3-second difference na agaw ng Mapúa. Delfino floats it up. Wala pa rin. It's been that kind of day for the Letran Knights.
Ibay itong Mapúa. Ibay.
Would you consider this a statement performance for Mapúa?
Back-to-back games. Back-to-back statement games. And then they've been facing tough opponents, tough contenders. And ito nga yung push eh, di ba? Yung pinag-usapan natin prior to the season during the media con. Ako ang conflicted ako yung Letran, Mapúa, EAC, yung tatlong yan on that 5th spot. Pero kasi sila yung talaga mga contenders natin for the Final Four. Dahil can't discount the fact na maraming mga nawala sa Mapúa. And the expectation was for them to be playing the similar brand. Pero they completely retool the way that they're playing. They're more up-tempo now. And they play a little bit more physical on the 3-4 score. 75% na sila dumipensa with their guard, lead guard. Most of the time si Bangkale or si Manggubat nandoon kumukuliglig dun sa ball carrier. So nakikita mo na ganun na yung naging team niya. 94 feet na sila dumipensa.
Yeah, that's right. It's a very dangerous Mapúa team. Yeah.
Dangerous squad.
Look at the swarm here. Kobe Monhe gets fouled though. 10.2 left for the Letran Knights. Again, a learning game for them moving forward. 2-2. Bababa itong Letran. 3-1 itong Mapúa Cardinals. So, Mapúa will now get the second longest winning streak at this point of the season sa ating season 100. Of course, Benilde has the longest so far, 4-0.
Ikaw ba yung nagtanong kay Coach Charles na iniisip na nila yung sweep? O si Anton?
Ako yung nagtanong.
Nakita ko yung interview, narinig ko habang nag-report ko. Sweep? Yan ang pinaka-ayaw marinig ni Coach Charles.
But with the way they're playing right now, not impossible. Yeah.
Good pieces and very good coaching.
Oh, Bangkale with a basket to end the game, and that's all she wrote in the Battle of Intramuros. The Cardinals have emerged victorious over the Knights. Our final score, 7-7 to 62. Mapúa extends their winning streak to 3 games. They're now at solo second, 3-1 in the team standings. The Knights, on the other hand, fall to 2-2.
Statement win.
showing physicality, showing execution, and just being a tough team, itong Mapúa Cardinals.
Mamaya po, sisilipin natin ang ating best player. Sisilipin, ipapakilala ang ating best player of the game. Pero puntahan muna natin at pakinggan ang school hymn ng magkabilang panig. It's a win for the Mapúa Cardinals at the end of this Battle of Intramuros. They win it over the Letran Knights 77-62. We'll go to a quick break. On the other side, kakausapin natin ang ating best player of the game. Huwag kayong alis, kabalik ang NCAA Season 100.
This is our league, this is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Tara na!
Pressure, which kilala talaga tong team na to dyan sa ganyang depensa.
Ryan Sahonya, his first shot as a Sunbetter Red Lion in the NCAA. The best shooting three-point team in the NCAA. Sahonya, baseline drive. Sahonya, short. Sahonya!
Kabaelan tayo daytoy, kaya naton ini, kaya na ini, kaya naton ni. Kabaelan tayo daytoy, kaya naton ini. Own the future. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Tara na, magsama-sama. Dahil together, we own the future. This is our league. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Tara na, magsama-sama. Dahil together, we own the future. Kaya na ini. Kaya naton ni, kabaelan tayo daytoy, kaya naton ini, kaya na ini, kaya naton ni, kabaelan tayo daytoy, kaya naton ini. This is our league, this is our moment.
Back to our coverage, and at the conclusion of our second game today, this will conclude our Friday doubleheader. Mapúa winning it over Letran 77-62. You guys are joined by Martin Javier with Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio here on the broadcast, and with us here, as promised, is our best player of the game, career high first double-double in the seniors division. We have Chris Obilia unleashed dito sa broadcast
Finally.
team.
Parang mabigat yung natanggal sa likuran niya.
Okay, Chris, unahin ko muna because it's your first year dito sa Mapúa Cardinals. First time mo rin syempre sa collegiate game. Eto, parang nakawala ka dito. Parang loose na loose ka sa court. And, you know, I feel like we saw the Chris Obilia that we're used to seeing nung nandun ka pa sa San Beda. Anong pakiramdam na nakakuha ka ng gantong performance sa ika-4 na laro mo pa lang dito sa college?
Nag-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon na binigyan ako ng magandang pangatawan sa pagising sa umaga, nakaalmusal kami ng maayos, and ginagawa ko lang talaga yung binibigay na tiwala sa akin ng coaches ko na kahit nagkakamali ako na nandyan pa rin ako sa loob, na binubus nila yung kumpiyansa ko na kaya mo yan, gawin mo lang yung best mo lagi. And yun nga, sabi ko, ito na yung inintay ko eh, nagpalipat-lipat ako kahit saan ako. Ngayon nakuha ko na din yung team na alam ko na magagamit yung talent ko.
Oo, eto nga, nagagamit at nagpo-flourish ka para dito sa Mapúa Cardinals. Bago kay pasa kay Coach Hammer, tanungin ko lang, Chris, anong pagkakaiba ng first 3 games mo? Because nakikita namin talaga nagta-transition, nag-a-adjust ka pa dito sa game. Kukumpara mo yan dito sa laban nyo against Letran.
Siguro nung first game, parang yung gigil nandun, yung parang, ito na, sa akin na to eh. Parang nandito na ako, yung dating nag-residence pa, parang lalo pa na Araneta, yung kanyo na ito
Samoa,
parang
tama.
Nagigigil din ako talaga maglaro nun. Pero sabi ko nga, stay composed lang and ingatan ko yung foul ko and relax lang ako kasi alam ko darating talaga yung time ko.
Okay.
And speaking of darating yung time, Chris, ang ganda ng dinidepensa mo ngayon. Titignan ko, kasi ako tumitingin ako on the defensive side. Ang ganda nung kombinasyon nyo ni Mangubat, ni Recto, tsaka ni Clint, at tsaka ni Cuenco. Pagka kayong 5, nagsiswitch everything kayo. Kamusta yung mga ensayo nyo? Paano kayo nagpe-prepare na gano'n? Kasi yun yung bago sa team ninyo ngayon.
Siguro, sabi nga ni Cap Clint, ni Coach, manalo kami, matalo kami. Pukpuk pa rin kami sa ensayo. Walang manalo ngayon, walang natalo bukas. Parang lagi lang kami na compose lang lagi kami sa ensayo, pukpukan. Hindi muna kami magkakaibigan pag nag-ensayo kami. Parang binibigay namin yung best namin. Yun, pag sa labas naman ng court, parang pag may pagkakamali ako, i-comfort nila ako na ito gagawin mo. Kasi as a rookie, dapat makinig ka din sa nakakatanda sa'yo. Kasi doon ka matututo. Saka yung mga coaches ko, di naman nagsasawang magpaalala sa akin pag alam na nasosobrahan ako or alam na nagigigil na naman ako. Parang kino-comfort nila ako na relax.
Grabe yung support system mo dito, no?
Nakikipagkwentuhan pa lang ako, ginaganahan na ako maglaro eh.
Oo nga eh. Ito naman, on a lighter note, Chris, kailan namin makikita si Chris Obilia sumalpak dito sa seniors? Kasi ang dami nating highlights niyan mula sa juniors division and we're always hyped up nung nakikita natin yan doon. Kailan natin yan makikita dito?
Siguro, pag may time lang talaga. Naging mature na din kasi ako dati. Yung laro ko, bara-bara lang. Ngayon talaga, kailangan ko maging role player. Kasi alam naman natin, may Clint Escamis. Tanggap ko na kung ano role ko. Rebound, pag meron. Atake, pag wala. Okay lang. Ganun talaga. Pag kailangan mo talaga mag-adjust. Kasi sabi nga ni Coach, pwede ka maging artista. Kung ano yung ginampanan mong role.
Gusto ko yun. Baka makuha na sparkle.
Hindi ko akala ko iba yung word na mag-iendang sentence. Artista. Pwede. Pwede.
Pag binigyan ka talaga ng role, gampanan mo. Parang kung hindi ka tumatawa, tumawa ka.
Ayun. Ibang klase talaga to. Chris Obilia. Chris, napakaraming nanonood. Siyempre, yung mga kamag-anak mo sa Sorsogon. Ayan, nanonood lahat yan. Pagkakataon mong batiin sila.
Una, nagpapasalamat ako sa Panginoon na binigyan kami ng magandang umaga hanggang ngayon na parang andito kami, nakalaro kami ng maayos, wala na injury sa mga teammates ko. Binabati ko pala yung family ko sa Bulan, Sorsogon, sa papa ko, sa lolo ko, sa mama ko na naglaho na, and sa girlfriend ko sa Cebu, si Julia Soco and family niya, and sa mga walang sawang nagsusuporta sa amin, kay Boss AA, sa mga alumni, sa Mapúa Global, and sa lahat po ng coaches na walang sawang pagsuporta sa amin kahit na medyo makukulit ulo namin minsan. Nandiyan pa rin sila para alalayan kami, and yun nga, nagpapasalamat ako sa opportunity na binigay sa akin ni God kasi ito na, parang tatrabahuin ko na lang yung dating taga-probinsya nandito na. Shoutout sa kay Kagawad.
Yan.
Sa mga fans ng Mapúa, sa mga community, sa One United, salamat sa walang sawang pagsuporta. Sa mga teammates ko na laging nandyan para sa amin, kung hindi dahil sa kanila, di ko din makakamtan to. Trabaho ulit tayo. Hanggang 12 lang yung celebration. Trabaho ulit tayo.
Oh, yan na. Oh, di ba? Chris Jubilia, our best player of the game. Paus pa yan, ha?
Masanay ka na, ha?
Dapat
masanay na rin kami sa'yo, ha?
Pero kumpleto yung listahan. Siyempre, Chris, congratulations. Deserve mo tong moment na to. Deserve mo tong player of the game recognition.
Sige mo.
Ubusin mo na.
Galit yung kangko Yung mga kaibigan ko sa Zone 7 Sa GP Jazz, sa barangay ko, salamat po. And sa kay Mami Arim sa walang pagsawang pagsuporta. Sa mga taga-Bulan, salamat kay Mama Annalyn, salamat po tita sa gulay na binigay mo sa amin. Salamat po.
Oh, sana maambunan tayo ng gulay na yan.
Kaya lagi mong gagalingan, ha? Para ganyan karami yung babatiin mo, ha? Papaunlakan ka namin.
Chris, congratulations. Ayan, 18-12 para dito kay Chris Jubilia. Games tomorrow.
Big game. Big game.
Wow, EAC kontra Perpetual sa ating unang laban.
Good, as they should. And Perpetual looking to bounce back.
Pangalawang laban. Ito yung inaabang si Coach Haban na kapang dito.
Ito yung championship ko every year.
Yeah.
San Beda, JRU.
Nasa gitna lang bukas si Coach.
GTV and Heart of Asia, katabi ko yung Mancom. Doon ako upo bukas.
Correct.
Doon ako upo.
Okay, yan po yung double header natin. And our schedule for next week, handa na silang magpakitang gilas para makuha ang kampyonato. Inspiring Legacies. Ito ang inyong NCAA Season 100. Panoorin ang aksyon sa Heart of Asia Channel tuwing Martes at Sabado simula alas 11 at alas 12 naman tuwing Miyerkules at Biyernes at Linggo. Channel 3 sa inyong GMA For the Box at GMA Now. Games for next week. Mga kapuso, di pa tayo tapos. We are just getting started with our weekend here in the NCAA. Coach Hammer, thank you.
Big games. Big game.
Coming up. Yeah.
Nung simula, LPU eking an overtime win.
Woo!
And Mapúa, statement win para sa kanila.
Exciting games today. You're right. Kanina po sa ating first game, LPU looked a little bit lost in the first 3 quarters.
Dulo na naman.
Kinapitan na naman. Yeah. And that's been the recurring trend para dito sa LPU Pirates. Back-to-back wins para kay Coach Gilbert Malabanan after a rough start to the season. For Arellano, it was another fourth quarter collapse. So
Friday heartbreak para sa kanila. But again, it's growing pains para kay Coach Chico and the whole squad ng Arellano Chiefs dahil batang team.
Bata.
It's a very young team and they will find their way.
Okay. Coach Hammer, thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
On behalf of the entire broadcast team, my partner Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, our courtside reporter Kayla Afable, our director Almon Salvahan, producer Manny Gabordina, panel director Stephen Cruz. We also have Roy Tulio as our floor director. This is Martin Javier saying thank you for tuning in today on our Friday doubleheader. But we'll see you guys again tomorrow and the rest of the weekend dito po sa mga laban natin sa NCAA Season 100 Siglo 1, Inspiring Legacies.
This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Kaya tayo kaya natin to. We own the future. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Tara na, magsama-sama. Dahil together, we own the future. This is our moment. Sa puso mo, the sky is the limit. Kaya tayo kaya natin to. We own the future. We